Well, a little too loud.
Okay,
A
very.
little loud.
Is it
Very
lower now?
loud. Okay, now still loud.
Okay. This.
This is good.
Okay.
Ah. Of
You know, the music will attract them, you know?
yeah,
Very beautiful music.
very
We're going to have
beautiful.
many students and they're going to learn.
Lots to learn today, you know. We've discovered a lot of science today. But, you know, in the meantime, let's have a little discussion, you know.
Yes. So, the main challenges of today's world is to shut your mouth, you know? When can you shut your mouth? When can you speak? This is a big challenge for us, you know? What do you think about this?
You know, we were having discussion about this, and you know, you have this whole IQ energy thing. I find this extremely funny, you know.
Yeah,
Because
I think it's one of my best theories, huh?
no, it's definitely true. The IQ energy stuff is 100% real, you know. Because
Yeah.
when I noticed, like, most of the people I speak to, the people who speak a lot, their faces are misshapen, very stupid, very low IQ. And then the people who choose to speak at the correct time, the people who open their mouth when they have something valuable to say, these are supreme master of the school of reason. These are the people who are, you know, potential Kant, potential Hegel, you know.
Yes, I mean, what did Kant do? He went in, he shut himself in. He spoke once every day, maybe for 30, 45 minutes with his friend.
Yes.
And that's it, you know? Not a lot of
Actually,
speaking.
you know what is funny? This
Yes.
is actually, we were talking about Zen Buddhists. This is actually reflected in the Zen Buddhist philosophy. You know, they write small little quotes, and that's the maximum of their speech. And if they ever overstep, they stop speaking. They just quit.
Yes, I remember this. As soon as they
Yeah.
start talking, you know, small talk, all this stuff, they stop speaking. It's
As soon,
extremely
yes,
powerful.
very wise, very powerful. You know,
But
as soon
what
as
do you think are the real occasions you need to speak on, you know? Because there's a whole, like, you know, online, there's a whole paradigm.
yes,
You need to debate this guy, you need to discuss with
yes,
this
yes,
guy, you need to. So when's
yes,
the
my
right
friend.
time to speak, basically?
You know, I will tell you something before I tell you this. You know, online establishment is almost built like a cult. You know, very strange. You enter the house, the temple, and everybody is saying these retarded, ridiculous things, and you're like, "What the hell are you guys talking about?" Then they turn to you and say, "This is doctrine. This is the truth. This is reality." You're like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, relax. I just asked you why you believe this." They start saying, "You are evil. You are brown. You are crazy. You are racial inferior." I'm like, "Whoa, whoa, relax. I'm just asking you, why do you believe this?" Then they say, "Wait, we're going to take you into a secret room where you have to talk to the leader of all of us. And if you beat him, you win. But if he wins, we won't laugh at you." Like, whoa, I just wanted to
Very
know why
quick,
you believe in this. Yes,
very quick escalation, you know?
very quick escalation. We have a guy in the room. His name is what is that guy? Keith Woods. His name is Keith Woods. He's
Oh,
the
yes, yes.
secret super master. You have to we have to go into this room with him and shout at him for like 3-4 hours. Whoever wins. What is this nonsense? You know?
Extremely scary, you know? I think, you know, this is what's sad, you know? Because
Yes.
the more IQ energy you have, you know, the more
Yes.
people are trying to drain you of it. Okay?
Yes.
So it's
Yes.
really something you have to hold on, defend, not give in easily, very hard thing to do. You know, you
Yes.
have demons everywhere trying to steal it. This is
Yes.
extremely disturbing, you know.
No, no, it is extremely. But you know, who especially who try to take IQ energy is always the people who believe in IQ. They believe in the normal form of IQ. Those people are always trying to suck your energy away, your IQ energy. You know, they come to you. They keep, you know, blathering, talking nonsense, And if they cannot prove their argument through reason, debate, discourse, then they will try to ambush you with small information like Karim, great disciple. The court musicians are getting little arrogant.
Let me tell them, let me tell them to slow down.
逼崽子，你真没见过黑社会哈！
Also,
操你妈的！敢不敢跟我比划比划？
so they'll
Thank
come
you.
back. You're just angry now, Let them slow
Yes,
down.
yes. Let them calm down. Okay, very nice. But anyways, you see, always the people who believe in very stupid ideas are the people who want to take your energy. But you know why I believe this is the case? It
Why?
is maybe that in fighting you, their belief system become more advanced.
Yes, exactly. Yes, this is.
They it is like a stupid guy who believe in I don't know, whatever stupid thing they believe in these days, election. He
Yeah.
goes to argue with the supreme Taoist master of the West. Why? Why do you
Yes,
even
exactly.
why you even think he's on your level? Why you think you can go talk to the supreme Taoist master of the West?
And
What is wrong with
the
you?
difference in energy basically elevates the guy who is on the smaller energy, and he learns a
Yes.
lot. You know how much he learns? Next
Yes.
time he comes, he comes back even more powerful, but still he cannot
Yes.
reach the level.
It is ridiculous. And this is what happened. Then always, for example, these Nazi or these stupid people, these Democrat, argue with you because your energy is much greater. They start appropriating your aesthetic to use it for themselves. It is extremely comedic inversion. And then
Yeah.
then their belief system actually become more advanced the more that they steal from you. This is the secret parasitism of ideology. This
Mm.
is why, if you are a great thinker, do not speak to anybody. Do not. Do not.
Stop
Okay.
talking. Just stop. This is what I
Don't
believe in.
talk.
You
Yes.
have to do a very, very careful choosing of your enemy. Extremely careful choosing of who you designate to be your enemy. Okay?
Yes.
If your enemy is everyone, basically you're gonna get drained completely. You're gonna have no energy. Okay? These people. Listen, and the worst part is, these people will form masses. They will do conspiracies. They will do
Yes.
boycotts. All these techniques to get you to speak, but you mustn't
Yes.
speak. Stop
You must
speaking.
not
Stop
speak.
talking to these
Do
people,
not
please.
speak. Do not speak. So,
You
but
know, I, you know what's
eventually,
very funny? On the kids
yes.
these days, they watch social media, everything. They've stumbled upon very ancient techniques, Mahayana techniques, which is
Yeah.
basically they call it mewing.
These
They
fools,
call
they
it
take the
mewing.
ancient styles.
Yeah, they call
Yes.
it mewing. They have kind of distorted the original meaning. Original
Yes.
meaning is really stop speaking. The more you stop
Exactly.
speaking, and your face will be beautiful. You will be very
Yes.
smart. This is the
Yes.
truth of
Exactly.
Mahayana Buddhist practice. But
This is
if you take it
Mahayana truth.
extreme level, Mahayana, you
Yes.
have to turn off your brain.
Yeah. You have to take
Yeah.
your tongue off your brain and turn the brain off. Very
The
powerful.
first part is basically put the tongue on the roof. Next
Yes.
part, put the tongue very back in your mouth when you can touch the ganglion. Next part is, this is slow, okay? Don't do this too quickly. Do this over
Don't do
weeks.
it too quickly.
So part
Yes.
one, you do the first. Second week, you do the second. Third week, now you can go and put your tongue in your nose. This is kind of disgusting, but clean your nose before for this practice.
Yes.
Be very clean with it. Don't be disgusting. And then after last part is reaching your brain through your nose, and you can
And
touch your brain to turn off your brain. Okay, this is how it
yes.
works. And this is the
This is
supreme level of shutting your mouth. Supreme level. When you turn your brain,
shutting brain.
you turn off your brain. Um, you're basically accumulating IQ energy at an extreme pace. Extreme
Yes.
pace. Because
Exactly.
your brain is focused on nothing else except your body, your memories, your symbolic, your symbolic connections.
Yes.
It's like sleeping, it's like
No,
sleeping,
no.
except you're still
I
awake.
have Yeah, I have crazy new theory. Maybe we're really smart and this brain is in the middle of the way. It is keeping us from 100% potential. You know how they always say you're only using
Yeah.
100%, but you're only using 5% of brain. I have a new theory. Maybe brain is using 95% of you, keeping you away from the real potential. You have to use the ancient Mahayana Buddhist technique, totally shut it off, and then you'll become like 2000 IQ. You know why they say that retards, oh my God, they're brain damage? I will tell you why. They are trying to hide the real secret. The retard's brain is overdeveloped,
Hmm.
not
Too big
damaged.
of a brain. Too big of a
Too
brain that
big.
blocks himself. Yes, yes. Remember that
Exactly.
story about the guy that had a hollow brain and he was very smart, successful in life?
Yes.
Remember this
Yes,
story?
yes, yes, my
They're
friend. I
hiding these
remember
facts
this
from
story.
you, but
No, no, you have to find them. But yes, you
like
brought up very
long research.
interesting point. You brought up very interesting point, that the whole tradition of mewing is just coming from the Mahayana tradition of closing your mouth, not speaking.
Hmm.
Very powerful point. I never thought about it like this.
Hmm.
I have obviously, I have met many Buddhas, Amita Buddha, I've met, Medicine Buddha, I have met, Shakyamuni Buddha, I have met. And you know what is the common thing between all of them?
Hmm.
They are all mewing all the time. They are
Extremely
mewing.
powerful. Yeah, 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 yeah. This the wisdom of silence is something that is underrated in modern society. And very
Yes.
sad. People
No,
they misunderstand this. They think they think you're trolling them, or no, it's really I don't
no,
want to
no,
talk. What if I don't want to talk?
no speech. You know what
Exactly.
is
What if
funny?
I
You
want to
see,
stop talking?
yes. No,
What
no.
if
You
I want to
see,
stop
eventually,
talking?
you must reach the level of the Lotus Master Wizard, at least the first order level. Then you are allowed to speak a little bit. Even then, you have to let other people speak. This is why the whole philosophy is come on, speak to us, we will be silent. We are basically siphoning your energy. Then we speak. This is a this is how you become extreme high level seventh ascended master of the lotus. But only the beginning is stop speaking. And you know what is how to do it in a very funny way.
Hmm.
Talk to somebody, and when they start shouting, stop speaking and turn away and act as if their conversation never happened. This is extremely powerful. They dispense everything and you become hollow. It is the ultimate way of establishing victory.
It's really the question of how to become a post-speech human. How can we be?
Yes,
How can I become post-speech? Okay. Now,
yes,
you become post speech by very carefully curating what you're saying, extremely calculated. The people you talk
yes,
to are very chosen. You do this kind
yes.
of Benny Gesserit study of DNA to choose who you speak. You must do
Yes.
generational study of
No,
the
no.
people you're talking to. Yeah.
Everybody who is my friend, I request they have to send me mRNA scan. They have to send me scan of their inner cortex. They have to send me scan. They have to scan me genealogy tree. So I have very good friends because I picked them from
Sometimes I really wonder, like, what if the hidden master archaics is right about ontological racism? What if ontological, what if there's some ontological people that are really not like humans and just
Yes,
invading your space? Really, they're not even humans. What do you think?
yes,
This is too radical. This is too crazy.
yes. No, no. I especially like this idea. You know, these weak right-wing racists, they say things like, "Oh, he is black, he is not intelligent."
Yes.
Then you have archaics. He says his race is not an existing thing within our reality. This is real racism. You condemn them to an ontological state of difference, not being a different race.
The
This is
most
extremely,
extreme base. And you know what's funny about this type of racism, right? The
yes,
master archaics will always say the establishment is the real racist because
Yes,
they are oppressing the different races in their
yes,
natural level. They're doing some
yes,
weird things with them,
yes.
For him,
This is
racism is confusing the races. This is what
racism is when you let them mix. This is racism.
This is true. This is true. Real racism is when you mix races too much. This is very
Yes.
deep fact. You don't realize. British Empire. What did they do? This is very deep fact.
We have talked about this before with the Pajit paradox,
Yes.
The
Yes.
ultimate Pajit is the ultimate white nationalist. Extremely strange paradox. If I have maybe done I have done many scientific research that the more Indian you are by percentage, the more by percentage white nationalist you are.
Wow.
Theoretically, the ultimate Indian will be the next Hitler. This is true, fact.
Wow.
The next Indian will be the reincarnation of Hitler himself. Very strange paradox, but maybe your argument is the reality. Reality is this. But okay, we are talking about racism. We have talked about everybody should shut up, stop speaking. What can you impart? You tell me.
Mm.
How can I stop speaking in my
Mm.
society ideologically, and how can I still be effective? How can I
Mm.
still be an effective actor despite not speaking? Please.
I think really it's about adopting this kind of post speech position. What this means is that you give value to what you say and to yourself inherently. Other people will not give you value. Okay, if you're looking for value from other people, you're not gonna get it. So what you need to do pure action. Right? What is the opposite of speech? Action. Do pure action. Okay, and then you will find that you can have a control over your speech again. You become
Yes.
sovereign again, right? You can
Yes.
choose what you say. You can choose who you speak to. If you don't do action before it, you are still trapped within the social substance, symbolic structure, right? Big other,
Yes.
all these are the same thing. But, so you must act before you speak. This is how I
Yes.
solve the paradox of speech.
Actually,
Act before you
my
speak.
solution.
Very old
You know,
wisdom, but when you apply it, it's very sublime.
my solution. I
Yes.
have created what we should call intellectual techniques.
Mm.
The same way that in Mahayana school, they teach you these strange contradictory techniques in order to enlighten you. I will give you strange contradictory techniques to expand your analysis level. Actively say the wrong things, actively speak the wrong way. Yes, no, seriously. Go around, this is real. Okay. Go in the place where it is not appropriate and start shouting. You know, go to somebody who you agree with and disagree with them on everything.
Mm.
Only through this can once your speech will become nothingness.
Mm.
Once your dissipate to the level of contradiction, becomes something you can just dissipate. And then you gain mastery over your speech.
Mm.
So this
You
is
know
the
what's the
solution.
paradox? I've just noticed something with what you said. The real, the big speakers, the real speakers, right? You know what's the
Yes.
paradox? Is that
What?
the reason why they became famous speakers or like men of history changed the way we speak. The reason why is that they stopped speaking where others spoke. This is the
Yes.
real reason why they were so revolutionary. Even if you think of people, for example, in our modern context, okay,
Yes.
streaming, debates and all this stuff, dialogues. Now, the best debaters are the ones that introduce non-speech to a speech level discussion. So, for example, they will divert the discussion to another level, which no one has spoken about before. Now, both the
Yes.
enemies enter into this realm of non-speech. Now, only the
Yes.
new can arise. Only the new.
No, no.
If you know what I mean?
I agree with you, but I will add it. You must go one level above this. You are ninth level bodhisattva. I'm going to tell you the 10th level. The greatest debater is the one that is laughing at you silently.
Mm,
Okay? He is silently laughing at you. This non-verbal behavior forces you to reassess everything you believe because it is not extreme enough to be, simply speaking, a open implicit hatred, but it
mm,
is not silent enough to simply be his subconscious. In other words, he is gesturing to you that it is not he who finds you funny, it is the other itself which finds you funny. It is the other which is making fun of you. The
mm,
greatest debater is the one who is gently and subtly laughing at you. This is the
mm,
other's punishment for he who is stupid. The stupid man is punished by the other laughing at him, and the wise man is rewarded for laugh. He's rewarded with the gift of laughing the other's laugh. This is the
mm.
ultimate. This is the ultimate consummation.
I think to achieve this state of like, some kind of, to even achieve this space of laughing at another person, you have to have considerable amount, power level. You have to be a high power level,
Yes,
very known person, famous person. People
yes,
know, people know you by your deeds. This is what I
yes.
want to say. People
Of
know
course.
you
Oh
by your
no.
deeds.
Yes, of course. You must do this, but by doing this, you also must appropriate the laugh of the great other. Once his laugh is within you, it is
Mm.
almost like you are literally giving divine retribution in debate. De- somebody is debating with you. You are literally giving him a divine punishment by laughing at him. Laughter is a
So
form
you're
of
talking about
penance.
transcendental laughter almost. This is like
Yes,
next level laughter.
transcendental
This is
laughter.
not even.
This,
So
you know who
what if
did
someone
this? You
comes
know
and
who did,
says,
by the way, you know
yes,
who did this?
who?
Budai, Zen
Mm,
Buddhist Maitreya. He
mm,
laughs because he is actually punishing you with his laughter. His
mm.
laughter is his dharma. You cannot comprehend his laughter. This is the
The pure
laughter which,
laughter of the other.
exactly, the
Pure
pure,
mystery of the laugh. Yes, yes, I get it.
yes, very
Mm.
powerful.
What if?
Please
Okay,
go.
I have a good question for you. Challenge, doctor. What if someone
Please.
comes and says, "Oh, but we have many laughing men among us liberals. We have
Yes.
Vash who laughs a lot like a Jabba the Hutt, What if,
Yes. Yes,
what if
yes.
he says that
No, no.
Vash is supreme, Budai? What if he says this? He's gonna reverse you. What are you gonna say to him?
you know, I will tell you something. You know what I'm starting to believe? I'm starting to believe that liberal heroes are literal Buddhist demons. Like, Vosh is the shadow entity created from Budai. Great
Wow. Okay.
Maitreya.
Okay.
Yes. Great saint. Great saint Buddha. By the way, can we put a picture of Budai somehow?
Yes.
Show me.
There's something. There's some way to do this. How do I do this? How to
Okay,
put
but
image?
But I will continue. So
Continue. Yes.
the liberals' laughter is not the other's laughter. It is a form of castration. And it even represents the liberals' own belief. I must share in the humiliation of you. I must manufacture a humiliation of you. The same way that ultimately the liberal is fake and gay. Everything he does is fake. Even his laughter is a perpetuation of this. Believe in the fakeness of comedy. There is nothing to laugh at, and yet he laughs. The
Mm.
great wise man is he who discovers that you are yourself a laughing subject, that you are a laughing matter. He does not create laughter, he experiences it. It is the natural, authentic laughter of the other. If you desire to be given this great power, many people have meditated for thousands of years to attain this, and other many great people have come very close to God. But if you want to fast track to this, if you want to get
You
there
want
quickly,
shortcut? If you want short circuit, in
yes, if you want
instant.
short,
This is a concept in Zen Buddhism. Instant enlightenment.
yes,
Imagine, imagine
enlightenment
it would
on
be like
demand.
we have a lot of Marxists here. It would be
Yes,
like someone saying instant communism right now.
Yeah.
This is the same level.
Yes.
Instant
You know,
enlightenment.
I wanted to say this, but Zen Buddhism is the most materialist philosophy
Mm.
and the most dialectical materialist. Actually, it is too dialectical materialist. It's scary how dialectical it
Gone
is.
too far.
It is too far, yes. It is
Dialectics gone too far.
yes, it is dialectics gone too far. The Zen Buddhists are taking it to a different. They literally say enlightenment on demand, instant enlightenment. It is like instant fat loss. No, instant enlightenment. We will enlighten you instantly. Just call this number and you're enlightened. Incredible idea.
Yes.
But
So how do you
instant.
achieve this? You said that if you want shortcut, to achieve this state,
Yes.
you were saying
Oh yes. If you want
the laughing
shortcut
state.
if you want shortcut to achieve this state, then listen very carefully. You must take every single thing everybody says extremely seriously. And within
Mm.
3, 4 days, if you believe strongly within everything people say and you do not reject anything, you find teaching within everything, within 2, 3 days, everything will become hilarious.
Wow, what a
Everything will become a joke.
sublime. This is such a good way to put it, Master,
Exactly. Yes,
Such a good
yes.
way to put it. You
I am,
find in
yes.
everything the truth and you start laughing because literally everyone is right. Everyone,
And it's ridiculous. They are so
there's,
stupid.
they don't know everyone is right. This is kind
Yes.
of like, the supreme standpoint of Buddhism, which is there is no self. This is kind of similar.
Oh, but okay, but you know that when they say there is no self,
Mm.
people have this wrong conception of Mahayana. I cannot say Theravada is very wrong, but Mahayana conception is very important. The Mahayana concept of nothingness is not the same thing as our Western conception of literal nothing.
Mm.
Their nothingness is like a positive object. It is
Mm.
like the real object of reality. It is totally strange, but because their nothingness is doing things, being things, behaving, real. Their
Mm.
nothingness, in other words, is the real thing. So what the hell is this nothingness? The best way to describe it, uh, the musician, my friend Karim, the musician, the great
Oh,
disciple, the musician,
are getting too loud, eh?
too arrogant, very arrogant.
Let me see. I think I have a visitor. I have to go see what he wants. Let me
You
see what he
have
wants.
you have visited.
Yes.
Oh, very interesting. Karim, you have visitor at this time in your palace. Very strange.
Hello. Hello, hello.
Hello, yes.
You hear me?
Yeah, you sound crazy. Who are you?
Listen. I am the one that comes from the east and the west, okay? I have come to ask. I need pure socialism right now. Pure socialism.
You need socialism right
I
now
need
at this
pure
very
socialism right now. Right now.
so
Where is it?
socialism to go. Immediate. Right now.
Immediate
Immediate
socialism,
socialism.
please.
This guy is crazy.
Okay.
I don't understand. He told me he wanted to speak to people. What are you saying, man? This man must be crazy. What Calliounes, what do you think of this man?
I think he's saying he wants immediate socialism, like right now. Like
Immediate socialism.
Wait, I want immediate socialism right now. Please. China or something. What country can give me immediate? I
what
need
you
it
mean?
immediately.
You have to go through the civilizational stages, develop socialism,
My friend, I have waited for 1,000 years for socialism. It never comes. It never came. Tartaria promised socialism. Tartaria promised. Stalin promised.
My friend, socialism
Every
is not
king
like
of the Israelites promised. No one fulfilled the promise.
My friend, socialism is not like a food or something. You can get it to go or something.
This man is extremely scary.
Extremely terrifying guy.
He has said that every civilization has promised socialism. No one has delivered. How can we deliver socialism to his man, to his house?
This guy, this crazy, very dangerous guy. He wants immediate
This is extremely disturbing, you know.
extremely powerful,
I think
dangerous
the
guy.
only way, you know, he needs instant enlightenment. He needs to go to
He
practice
needs to,
Zen Buddhist.
yes, yes. No,
This is the only
to
way to
me,
fix this.
this guy bring up a good point though. I hope you kicked him out of your house, but this guy bring up a
Yeah,
good
I've
point.
shut the door. I can't with this
Oh,
crazy
thank God,
voice.
thank God, thank God. But this is the thing. I've been thinking about this paradox for very long. You
Mm,
know how us Marxists we say socialism is transitive in stages, and
mm,
then but we also, what else do we say? Socialism is denationalization. But then also, what do we say? Socialism is the philosophy of dialectics. But then
mm,
also, why are we describing socialism as contradictory objects? I thought about this. What we are doing is that we are basically not really, we are saying socialism is anything. We are really saying socialism is some mysterious thing that is the combination of all these different things, whatever. But that uh, to me, this is why I had this very funny idea.
mm.
I had this idea. One second, my friend. One second. You're not attacking. I have to just stop for a second.
Don't worry.
Yes. You know, uh, what happened? I had this idea, socialism on demand.
Mm,
Because I was thinking to myself, what is socialism? Is it an immediate experience, subjugated,
mm,
mediated to the subject? Is it a societal experience? Is it a universal experience? What is socialism? Is it a movement? Is it
mm.
just a transitive state? Is it the summation of several states?
And
And to me,
even
I
when you say
realized
it's a movement, you know, it's still indefinite when you say movement. So
in the expression,
where is
yes.
this movement? You know, where the very hard questions. Yeah.
What? So to me, I then realize, I have to cling to this contradiction. What if we demand socialism on demand? No, no,
Mm,
I want socialism right now. you know, this to me has a unique. We are basically forcing socialism to become real, because everybody. But this is strange. Everybody say we believe in socialism, we believe in certain socialist principle. What if we demand as American? What if you go and demand? No, no, I want socialism right now. And maybe this poor guy, it is like, it is almost like a product, or like, something that you can buy from the store, or like to go box food, take away. Socialism take away. But to me, this is maybe enlightenment. When you realize that maybe socialism is a product, and you should, if you are a real socialist, you should go to the American government, step into Congress and say, give me socialism in this moment, on demand. you know you know that guy, very scary guy.
yes, yes. But
Ve-
you know, I think this also relates to what you said about positive nothingness, right? You didn't continue
yes,
your line of thought about Mahayana conception of nothingness. So
yes,
what's the difference? You know, because firstly, we conceive of socialism as something negatively, right? Because it's
yes,
a negation of the present conditions and everything.
yes,
But what would be positive understanding of this nothingness? Positive understanding. You know, this is kind of Mahayana conception of positive nothingness. So,
yes, yes. No, I was thinking about this, that maybe this is really the real enlightenment, to negate a to give the moment itself to negation. What we are basically saying is, if you negate even the moment, you sacrifice even the immediacy of experience, sense data, and in rejecting it, you become this crazy guy, banging on Karim's doorstep. I want socialism right now,
yes.
socialism on demand. Maybe you are the real enlightened because you have sacrificed even the moment to the negation. What if
Mm,
this is the real socialism, where we just say, okay, immediately shut down the government, immediately everybody's socialist now. What if this is the real socialism and the real enlightenment in turn?
So, what would be then the difference between some kind of the utopian Mahayana versus scientific, the utopian Theravada versus scientific Mahayana?
Yes,
What
yes.
is the difference between the two?
So Mahayana, we all know about Theravada Mahayana distinction, you know.
Yes.
Theravada Buddhist, obviously they believe in individual self-liberation, and the Mahayana literally believe in universal liberation of everything that has ever been, you know. They literally go back in time to liberate things in the future. The, you know,
Extremely schizophrenic
powerful.
methodology.
You remember we had that discussion where I was like, imagine being Theravada monk at the fourth Buddhist council fighting Mahayana monk. Imagine this poor Theravada guy, you know, in a simple robe is walking like, we cannot confess anything outside of the individual non-self. We cannot do anything. And then the Mahayana monk comes up on the stage. I have actually seen your past, future, and I will now become your future and tell you you are wrong. You know, he goes out, he dresses up like him from the future. He comes out like, you are totally wrong. I am you from the future. I am now enlightened. You know, and then imagine a Theravada monk fighting a Zen Buddhist. Theravada monk is like, I believe in the non-self. Zen Buddhist takes out a stick, smacks him on the face. You see, you exist. You know, it is extremely difficult. But so you ask a good question. You know, what is this Mahayana science? I will give you answer. Inshallah, it will be good answer. The Theravada utopia we can literally trace to Western socialism. Then no, I think these are the two same movements. Theravada
Same schools.
same school. Why? The Theravada Buddhist, he say, I can only liberate this nothingness which I am conscious of. You know, my individual mind can be liberated. What is he really doing? You know what is funny? This is literally Haz al-Din argument against Western socialism. Division of, it is true, it is no joke. Division of subject versus object. Division of the subjectivity versus the objectivity. What is the Mahayana revelation? What is it? I will give you one chance, you know, you go ahead. but if you can figure it out, you know, you will get cookie. But if you cannot, I will tell you. Go ahead.
There, I think the obvious is there is no distinction.
Yes, of course. This is the first thing.
What else?
The beautiful uniqueness of Mahayana, they say, just like the real Marxists, there is never, they always say liberation is transitional. The same way all the Marxists say, no, we are still creating Marxism. Mahayana is always saying, no, we are still enlightening billions of beings. We are still in the process of enlightenment. There is no end to our process, you know. The Mahayana Buddha is still going around enlightening people. Right now, he might enlighten somebody in this space, you know. And magically, he'll get enlightened. And the Zen Buddhist is like a greater science of this, where they say they consummate the transitive states and mediation into the immediate moment, which is what? Actual socialism, you know, which is what? You know,
Actually
literal.
existing socialism.
Exactly. Chinese Communist Party, immediate socialism, immediate awakening. This is the Mahayana science. They are the transitional, always transitioning. But for
So
them,
Mahayana were maybe this crazy man that came in the space was a Mahayana enlightened Buddhist,
yes,
and I
it is
didn't
possible.
notice.
No, it is big shame we made fun of him, you know. Maybe he's a brilliant guy. Because at the end, because after hearing this, I was immediately enlightened. You know, I heard him say, I want socialism right now. My brain opened up. I, I demand socialism right now. Where can I get socialism? He, wa- he wanted to get socialism delivered to his house. You know, this opened up my enlightenment. I immediately received enlightenment. But no, and then you know what interesting thing he said? It,
Yes.
but I will not joke about this. This is serious. He
Mm.
said that every government promised socialism.
Very powerful. Wow. No
What?
one delivered.
No one, no one delivered.
No one did Amazon quick delivery of socialism to his house. He keeps hearing people talking about socialism. He didn't understand where. What is this thing you're talking about?
People keep talking about socialism. Where is this socialism? Get it delivered to my house tomorrow.
Extremely powerful.
This is no, we are joking, we are laughing, but you know how much truthful this is. If you even think
Mm.
about it for 1 second, it is extremely like think, close your eyes, and think. Socialism immediate gratification of socialism.
Mm.
So literal socialism on demand. Close your eye and repeat it. Socialism on demand.
I think this could be a good koan. Zen Buddhist
Yes.
koan.
Zen Buddhist.
You know,
Yes, yes. We will
we
write it.
could make. I think we can write a koan. About
Right now in
socialism.
this space, we are about to write a koan, and maybe somebody in the space will receive enlightenment. Okay. Karim, go ahead, please, please. The man on the door came to Karim, and Karim opened the door. And what did the man say?
Where is socialism? Everyone demanded and everyone promised socialism. Where is it?
Karim responded, my friend, socialism is a transitory stage of constant development, transition to eventually the destruction of the state. What did the man say in response?
Transition? Okay, please deliver me this transition to my house. I haven't transitioned yet.
Socialism on demand, koan. Beautiful. I
Repeat
think,
this. Repeat
yes,
this 500 times. You will achieve. Maybe you
enlightenment.
will think.
Yes. Who receive, maybe somebody in the space immediately after hearing this receive enlightenment. If you receive enlightenment,
That would be powerful.
please you raise your hand.
Please
Please.
raise your please
Please.
raise your hand. Come to speak. We want to hear your experience with this
Yes.
koan.
Immediate socialism, immediate enlightenment. Please raise your hand, my friend.
Still young students. They're still meditating. I think very
Yes.
wise students we have.
Very
You know.
wise students. Nobody raised their hand. This was a test. Thank God you passed
This
your
was
time.
just yes.
Yes. Immediately we
Never
would have blocked
respond like
you.
this.
Yes.
If you would listen, if you would have raised your hand, now we know for sure you are not enlightened. You
Yes.
still think you can raise something. You still think you can say something very,
We
very arrogant.
exactly. We reject it because you still believe you can raise your hand. This is immediately proven that you are not enlightened. Wow, what wise student we have. Extremely smart student. Anyways. Socialism on demand. The experience of immediate socialism. I am really thinking about this. That guy was a wise guy, smart guy. The immediacy. Wow, I'm really thinking about it right now. It's really expanding my idea. What do you think, Karim? Please.
Mm. I would say that maybe this is similar to, you know, another critique people would have maybe is the same that they had to, free time movement. Free time movement used to say we want communism right now, immediately. Remember this one?
Yes, I remember.
Maybe critique of people will come and say, no, but you have to do this and that. You have to have state. You have to have army and everything you can. And
Yes.
Jehu will respond, no, free time right now.
Yes.
I want free time right. You know what he says? It's even more crazier than this. He says, I want free time. You concern yourself with state and the
Yes.
machine, and I want
Wow,
just
very
free time right
powerful.
now.
Very
So,
powerful.
what do you think this critique of free time? What do you think?
You
Is
know,
it good, bad?
it's maybe not far enough. In my belief system, the funnier something is, the more true it is. If
Mm,
you are going far enough, he's only saying, I want communism to exist right now. But you have to
yeah.
say, no, no, no. I want socialism on demand. I want socialism immediately. You know, this is why Karl Marx never lost a debate, because I was not walking around Germany at that time when he was there, you know, because I would have gone and said to him, "Oh, you're a socialist. Give me socialism. Give me socialism. You're a socialist. Okay, let me have it. Give it to me. Oh, you cannot. You have lost the argument." This is the Buddha response to Marx, you know. You believe in socialism? Okay, give it to me right now. This very instant. You cannot
And
do it.
then Marx would be instant enlightened.
Yes,
He would have positive conception of nothingness
yes.
instantly.
You would have
Instantly,
positive.
he would realize, wow,
Yes,
wow, socialism really is nothingness. Wow, I
yes.
just realized this. Wow,
But
and
then strangely,
he would
nothingness.
found Tartaria.
Exactly. He would find Tartaria. It is big mistake. You know, this is Marx's only mistake. Nothing else he made mistake. None of the capital, everything perfect. Nothing wrong in Das Kapital. Nothing wrong in Grundreich. Nothing wrong in critique of philosophy of right. Nothing wrong in what you call that. You know the one where he's critiquing the German
The German ideology.
yes, German ideology. Yes, yes, German ideology. You know, nothing wrong in any of these books. The only thing he got wrong was giving me immediate socialism. Give it to me. Give it to me right now. Give it to me right now. If I'm not having it right now, I don't believe. Okay, so now that we have received this level of enlightenment, what can we say about saying nothing? You know, we have still said nothing about saying nothing. This is the greatest
Mm-hmm.
tragedy. So
Great,
please,
paradoxical. You know, I've realized something really.
yes,
You know, when you read such like huge works of philosophy or logic, okay, this is related to some work I'm doing right now, which is a commentary
yes,
on Hegel's logic.
yes,
I've realized really the whole point of the logic is just to tell you you need to know nothing. You know too much right now. Let's
yes,
lower it down a little bit. You know too much. Let's lower it. So the more you read it, the less you know about what other people claim they know.
yes,
So you have this determinate form of knowledge, determinate
yes,
negative form of knowledge. This is a big concept in Hegel, which is right determinate negation.
yes,
You have this determinate form of I know nothing. You know the classical Socrates saying I know nothing.
yes,
This is a true saying, but the knowing nothing has a form. Okay, for example, Neil deGrasse Tyson can come and say, "I know nothing. Universe so big, beautiful,
yes,
stars collapsing," but then he has like extremely heavy metaphysical commitments. You know
yes,
what I mean?
yes,
Very big, like genes, atoms. He believes in planets. You know, still believes in planets. Like very
exactly.
heavy metaphysical commitments. So I think the whole point of dialectics is really to say, no, every subject you touch and you talk about, you know nothing about. And this
Yes,
is the way you know nothing about. This
eh,
way, this other way, all the ways you know nothing. What do you think?
yes, very powerful. And then you know what you do? You have to
Mm,
simply listen to everything and shut your mouth. This is the
mm,
supreme, you know. As soon as you say, I know nothing, really, I know nothing, not in this, you know, arrogant, platonic, Socratic way. I know that I know
mm.
nothing. No, 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 no. I know nothing. Really, I know. I don't even know what you're talking about, you know. By the way, you know, like, you know, who are you? What am I? What are we talking about? What the hell is socialism? What is this space? This is the real enlightenment. Then you shut up and you listen. You shut your mouth and you get better life. Beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah, this is basically how to know nothing, how to stop speaking. This is how you do it. There are two ways. We give two ways.
Too
Two ways
fast.
to immediate enlightenment.
Two
First,
immediate ways.
no, there's the long way. There's the long way and the extremely fast way. The
Yes,
problem with the extremely fast way is that it's very traumatizing, very
yes,
hard to do, okay?
yes,
Long way is you have to study a bunch of philosophy, right? Bunch of religions, bunch of methodologies, and then at the end of it, you're like, oh, all of it was nothing.
Yes.
This is long way to enlightenment. Fast way to enlightenment. Take every single thing everyone says extremely seriously. Believe everything they say. Listen to them very closely. Then you will, after 3-4 days, you will realize you know nothing, and you will laugh. You will start laughing very, very loud.
This is called the Calliounes method, my friend. Calliounes.
Yeah. This is a traumatizing method. I really fear it. I do not think I can pursue this. Very extremely disturbing.
Don't worry. Next time you come to the Eastern Paradise Courtyard, we will do it, my friend. Don't worry.
Almost on the level of Vajrayana, you know? Almost on the level of dark practices of Vajrayana.
Evil Buddhist. You know, to me,
satanic.
It is a supreme irony that you get three choices in Buddhism. Either you get the Theravada, individual self-ego, self-liberation. You get, the cool, universal, almost Catholic religion, super, very philosophical, or Satanism. These are the three options, you know? What do you want to do? Satanism or, meditation? These are the two options. Two paths of enlightenment. Satanism.
Do you want to get? Do you want to? Do you want to kidnap white women from America and do very bad things with them, or do you want to? Fixate on Koan?
Yes.
Two options.
Read Koan 500
No
times.
three options.
No third option. No other option. You want enlightenment?
Only two ways of enlightenment: kidnap white women from America and do really weird things,
yes.
or read very weird phrase 100 times.
Read
no third option.
Extremely strange phrase 100 times. This is Buddhism, you know. This is two options of Buddhism: Satanism or meditation.
Very funny contrast, you know.
No, yes, no. You know, I have to respect. But we have talked a lot about Buddhism in this "Shut Your Mouth." You know, it is accurate. It is also appropriate because ultimately, why are we shutting our mouth? It is for this immediate enlightenment, this immediacy of enlightenment, which then makes us open our eyes towards the real acting socialist experience, you know. But, a person, the only way to become real socialist now is to do this exact thing that we have prescribed. If you engage, you know why? If you engage, by the way, a little arrogance with the musician, little arrogance musicians.
Let me tell them. They have calmed down.
Okay, very good. Though, I didn't like the flute player. Maybe teach him a lesson. But anyways.
The flute player?
The flute, the guy on.
He was doing some. Oh, he's back now.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Terrible guy.
Wait. Let me have a private talk with him.
Okay, thank you. Anyway.
Okay, he's gone now.
Very good. The old student, Detroit to stroke is requesting.
Ah, yes.
Old student. Let
Wise young man.
Great young man.
I have let him in. Let's see when he can speak. This young man was interesting last time.
Very interesting,
He told us about Stafford.
Yes.
But we refuted Stafford because there is more to it.
Yes. Oh, yalla, unmute, my friend.
Oh my god.
Thank you. Exactly. Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you. Very true. Very powerful statements he just said. I feel like
Well, I think a very powerful, motor he's using on that for cutting grass. I feel like
yes.
I've heard that one before.
Very efficient motor. Very efficient. Please unmute him. Please unmute him. Let me hear that again. Let me let get a sense of the motor. Maybe I'll be able to know which one it is.
Mm.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Perfect. Very true.
Wow.
Oh, hello, hello. Is human being there or
Wow, what a mix. I think he's doing probably practicing some way of, you know what he's doing? He is
what?
activating what we told him. Stop speaking. I think he is confusing us. Very keen student, very
Very
troll,
powerful student.
very keen, troll, wise student,
Yes.
you know?
Extremely wise. He is broken the system, you know. He's literally giving us socialism on demand. Good job. You know what? Detroit to stroke. I give you honorary ascended Lotus student, rank number 2. Very good job. Very good job. Okay. Please. Uh, oh,
He has
he just
responded. Wow. Very nice.
he just responded to us. Very incredible. He even responded, you know, with the motor. What a guy. Anyways, uh, that was very good. But, you know, unfortunately, Karim, you know what is the big shame?
What?
Even today, we have still not received a single real challenger. Not a single person
Yes.
coming up here telling us, you know, you are too stupid guy. I will tell you the real reality. I will show you the real truth. Very big tragedy, you know. It's not yet a single challenger. So I ask you, student, do you know anybody you can provoke him? Bring him here, and then we will judge him. This is the student protocol. Okay, you know some guy, maybe his name is rapist 14 Hitler, you know, maybe his name is something like this, you know, tell him the judges are waiting, he has been chosen.
Our musicians are back.
Okay, very good.
What do you think of these ones? Better than the old ones, I think.
Okay, very nice, very nice. So because we have not yet received challenger, might as well, you know, speak, continue speak. Maybe eventually somebody will come, finally challenge us, you know. So, anyways, oh, actually, I have idea. You know, I have good idea.
Yes.
Maybe change the name of the space to something to provoke. You know, invite to provocation. This is very powerful idea.
Let me see what I can name it.
Anyways, in the meantime, I will give you guys little bit of a discussion. We will continue to explain the.
Wait, you were talking about something before we we got interrupted by motor. You were talking about if you are replying to some kind of
Oh yes,
leftist
yes.
anarchist, and
Oh,
he
okay,
says,
shame. Yes,
and then you start saying, "Look at this, look at that." This quote, you're being a fool.
yes. No, because you know what you have to do. Let's say you're a big infrared guy. Oh my God, I am big gorilla. I love the infrared, you know. And somebody comes up to you and says, actually, Karl Marx was a gay guy. He was a gay, anti-Christian. He actually believed in the destruction of the West. He was actually super gay. He was actually very, you know, extremely Western, and China is fake socialism. You do not come to this guy and say, you are wrong. I will prove it to you. I will give you the proof. I am the great warrior of infrared. I will prove to you that you are wrong. You know, I will show you 3, 4 excerpts from Marx. No, no. Do not do this, young student. I will tell you what to do. Comment underneath his tweet. Can you please send me your birth certificate? I will do astrology. I will check whether you are born in bad seed. This is all you do. They are defeated. They cannot respond to this. Do not engage with the only reason one should engage, the only purpose to engage is in drawing out truth. How can you draw out truth where there is only chatter? If there is only chatter, there is no point in speech. And then you realize there is no point in speech anyways. Open the mind simply to the immediate reality. And this is what we are calling socialism on demand. Do not desire anything but immediate socialism. And then maybe in 300,000 years it will be achieved. But the only way to achieve it is to always say, no, no, immediate socialism. You do not say, because you notice who is the second problem. You
Mm.
notice the enemies of infrared, they are extremely supportive of transition.
Mm.
Why? Because they have
Very weird,
themselves
yes.
stuck in the movement of transition. And because of this, they
Mm.
accept and forbid and prohibit anything which exists in the current, against the current moment. Due to this, they cannot actually believe in a real movement. They only believe in empty particularity, and they worship an empty universal, as per Hegel. They believe in a falsehood which is propagated through the concept that, oh, we are transitional. As soon as the
Mm.
demand for immediate socialism disappears, then the state exists again. Then only the state shall remain. Only when everybody is committed to saying, no, no, we are bringing socialism, can you truly consummate the immediate moment of the transitional state to the ultimate moment of the true socialism. And who is to say that this is even what Marx described? Maybe the Zen Buddhists are right. And this is not even what Marx described. This is literally an immediate socialism. This is possible. Oh,
Oh my god. Scary.
please,
Detroit to stroke. Ask again.
he's asking to join again. You
Let's
know,
see. Let's see.
fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Detroit to stroke. Did we accept? Please, please speak, my friend. Play the motor. Go ahead. Oh, what happened?
What? Very advanced, I think. Very. He just quit instantly. He
He
quit the
joined.
space. He's not even. He's not even in the space anymore.
Wait a second, my friend. I'm starting to
Oh,
think
he's
that
back.
I am starting to think the socialism on demand Koan enlightened him. He's acting very enlightened. The first time he
I think
joined,
we have given him immediate enlightenment
yes,
without even
yes, he received immediate enlightenment.
accidental enlightenment in Twitter
Yes.
space.
Who knows that Twitter space was where he would receive enlightenment? What a crazy
Remember
thing.
that Zen Buddhist monk master that was in the street and received enlightenment, became master of the
Yeah,
whole school?
yes, I remember. Please, okay, do you remember the story? Please recite it if you remember.
No, I don't. I don't. I
Okay,
wanted you to say it.
I will tell the story. A Zen Buddhist master was walking down the road in a fish market. This is a real koan, by the way. When a man said to the owner of the store, give me the best piece of meat that you have. The store owner responded, every piece of meat is the best meat, is the best piece of meat in my store. You cannot find a single piece of meat that is not the best. Upon hearing these words, he immediately received enlightenment. Hello.
Yes, and also the other one that was walking down the road, and then a bunch of monks came to him. This is not a koan. This is real story.
Which
He was
story?
just walking down the road, and he became master. Remember?
Which one? Which one?
Random guy. Remember you told me pretty much everyone can become enlightened.
Yes.
Anyone, and then you showed me examples of random people becoming masters of schools.
Oh, yes.
You know?
Oh, yes. I remember story now. I remember story. This one guy was walking down the road when somebody told him, have you heard about the Zen master? He said, interesting. He walked to the temple, walked into the temple and said, hello. The Zen master said to him, who are you? Immediately the guy became enlightened and became and became the patriarch Nanhu Horang of the school of Zen Hongzhou school. Immediate enlightenment.
You know, this is actually very scary story. You know why? Because I think the level of sensibility these people have. Because I believe them. You know, I'm not. Even though I laugh, but I believe them really.
Yes,
The level of sensibility they have to be affected so strongly by the movements of reality, you know, this
yes.
is something we have lost, very much lost, you know. And people that
Wow.
still have, you know, I've noticed something. People that still have this sense of sensibility almost always have higher IQ energy. Have you
Yes.
noticed this?
No, no, you're
Very high
100.
IQ energy people they feel tragedy very deeply. They feel comedy very deeply. You
Yes.
know, very. This is what I've noticed. You know.
Yes. No, it is. This is, by the way, you know how Lenin literally say that you must, before you become socialist, you must take upon all the treasures of humanity.
Yes.
You know, people don't take this the way it's supposed to be taken. This represents. Hello, hello.
Yes. Hello. Hello. What happened, my friend?
Oh, you know, I was suddenly attacked by 50 different Raksha from every dimension. And they started putting curses on me. They started saying I would never live to see socialism and that Xi Jinping has lost the mandate and that
Hmm.
Stalin will never come back. Oh, wait. I remember one
I
thing
have
very.
noticed something. Yes.
Remember, I was telling you about how Stalin was the real Dalai Lama and they're hiding it.
Yes.
you you know, you know the idea.
Mm-hmm.
This tradition of Dalai Lama is basically based on personality. If you read about
Yeah.
Stalin personality, it was the same as the third and fourth Dalai Lama. So basically, Stalin was the real Dalai Lama, and this guy who's in Tibet who ran away, fake Dalai Lama, stupid Dalai. This is why you should never believe these people, you know. And have you heard the recent idea that China is trying to create?
Trying to control reincarnation of Dalai Lama.
Yes,
Chinese Communist Party is trying to control reincarnation of Dalai Lama.
this is real. This is
Extremely powerful Mahayana Buddhist
yes.
practice by the CPC. You know.
Yes, it is crazy. This is not even joke. This is real. They actually are trying to control his reincarnation, bring him into this world. You know, it is
So
the
have him to be communist Chinese party member. You know.
yes. Yes, and the Dalai Lama. This is the supreme sublation of the Mahayana school. I've told you this before as well, you know. They're like, oh, you believe in Dalai Lama? No problem, my friend. We will resurrect him for you. Don't worry. We will reincarnate him. No worry, no issue. I'm starting, you know, I'm literally starting to believe that the CPC is secretly a Buddhist Mahayana sect, you know, and they are just one of the schools of Mahayana Buddhism that became popular, you know, even though, you know, they are also Christian, but very confusing, very, very confusing.
Yes, yes.
But
Successors of Taiping. You know, Mao
exactly,
said he was successor of Taiping.
why did he say this, you know?
Yeah.
I think that Mao was secret Christian himself. And I think that it is possible. I don't know. Deng is Christian. I would have to say Deng is
Deng
probably.
would be Buddhist because he has connections to Pol Pot.
This is
You
true.
know?
Yes, Pol Pot, Bodhisattva, of course, very powerful. How you know this information? Very powerful. But anyways, so the Mahayana school, the Vajrayana school, the Theravada school. To summate it, because we have had long conversation about this. Fundamentally, if you have to choose, always go Mahayana. And if you have to choose within Mahayana, always go Zen, okay? Because you need that immediate enlightenment. You need that socialism instantly.
I've noticed something. Look, I look at my replies. There is there is one of our keen students. He went to a Groiper called Zaparoni Groiper. He told him, "You have been chosen by the court of the Lotus. Get in this space and explain yourself." Groiper said, "No thanks, lol."
Oh my God.
Then keen student said, "Demonic frogs decline Lotus court wisdom."
Who is this?
Groiper said, "Lol again."
Which
Break his brain.
student is this? Which student? We will give him
This Tempest Revenge student, my
Tempest
friend.
Revenge. My good friend,
Very
would you
powerful.
like to come speak? We will give you great enlightenment within 2-3 seconds, maybe. Would you like to come? You know, because you have honored your.
Maybe I should call this space Groiper Enlightenment. Groiper
Yes,
Immediate Enlightenment. Call the space Groiper's
immediate
Groiper Immediate Enlightenment for Groipers.
You know, Karim, what is
Come.
funny? You know what is kind of funny?
Yes.
This will sound very childish, stupid, but this space is literally like, you know, in video game, how you have level 5 monster, level 10, you know. This is like the
Yes.
highest level of ideology. You come in this space, you cannot win. you come get judged by the Lotus. What are you going to say to them? You know, everything you say, they already have response for. This is like
pre-planned response. Remember, we have pre-planned archive
yes.
of all possible response.
Oh yes.
We have recordings. We have recordings basically of every single possible argument that they can, you know, give us. Groiper,
already
libertarian. Already record. We can just play it the same way I play my music. I can play this recording very easily.
No, you can. No, you do not play music. The court musician play it. But the pre-planned recording, you know, it is good. You saved it in cassette. I have it in my house. You know, anytime a Groiper come, just tell me. I'll go to the library, pick it up. You know, put it in the cassette, play the recording. We already have we already have pre-planned response. You know, you can't even say anything. We already know what you're going to say.
We have analyzed, for example, your Brown, analyzed intricate analysis of your Brown, intricate analysis of your Jewish, very deep analysis what it means. You know, we've done genealogical analysis of ethnicity. And we've found that like Ashkenazi Jews, you know, not the real Jews. And then there's the real Jews, you know. Very deep response we have.
You know, this guy, Mr. Zaparoni Groiper. Mr. Zaparoni Groiper. Let us, for the student, you know, break down this guy. You go on the Zapper. You have this guy account. Let's break him down.
How would we tell him to come?
We don't have to, but we will do psychoanalysis for the student. Okay.
Okay, yes. Let's go to his account.
Let's go to his account.
Okay, Zaparoni Groiper, face.
Cute kid.
Face, very sweaty face.
He's
Very
clearly
sweat
no, no.
face
He's
on profile picture.
working very hard, exercising. You know, maybe his weight is not good. Keep going.
Background is TV scratching.
Okay, okay. You know, infantile,
Okay.
childish syndrome,
Okay.
relation to the infantile, whatever. Okay.
Okay, let's see. First pin tweet. Zaparoni Groiper says, every curse is a blessing if you pray hard enough.
Okay, okay. He's talking like, you know, black church pastor, very powerful. He's posting
Let's see.
Nick Fuentes.
Let's see. Bio of this man. Love goodness to a point where we can drink death like water.
Very dangerous guy.
Where did he learn this? This man, where? No.
Which school?
Vajrayana school is in deep. Vajrayana school is very deep, trenched in American soil. What is this?
Vajrayana school
Drink death like
secretly
water.
converting. Vajrayana school.
They are drinking death.
They're drinking death like water. Very deep entrenchment in American society.
Very deep infiltration of this.
Yes. Yes.
Let's see other posts. Does he do anything? This might be. Oh, let's see. You actually don't have to pick a side of World War II and keep it alive forever. This is another tweet of this man.
I am giving up on this guy. He's not interesting enough. You know, even the listener are like, "What are you talking about? Stop speaking about this guy." This guy, you know, this guy cannot give any enlightenment. Very sad.
Poor guy, man.
Oh, I like that.
If he would have come to the court, maybe he would have been enlightened.
Yes.
Maybe.
He would give him immediate enlightenment. But you know, Karim, great big shame that still nobody come to challenge. But I think today was good learning session. You know, it was a nice learning session. Everybody learned a lot.
Learning to shut up.
Yes.
Learning to, you know, immediate enlightenment, immediate socialism. Very good.
Very powerful.
You know, shutting up makes you beautiful.
Yes.
Very much deep esoteric information for Mahayana school.
Yes. But you know, Karim, I have been receiving very scary news recently. Did you see Soy Bob's tweet?
What did Soy Bob do again?
Soy Bob, you responded to it, you know, but Soy Bob.
Oh, that one, yes. I've seen that.
He is calling us fascist, and then you responded. You know what I heard in my dreams recently? He came to me. He said, because you quote tweeted me, I will come torture you for 2 generations. I think he has some dangerous plan brewing.
Wow.
Yes. Check the scroll. I think
very disturbing man. I think very dark plans he has. I'm looking at his account right now. I think he's testing the grounds. Maybe he is ready to you know, maybe he's ready to attack us again, you know? You never know when he attacks.
You never are aware, you know, but we have provoked him, you know. We have provoked him to come. So don't be surprised if Soy Bob come in soon near future.
But anyways, our student is still debating with the Zapparoni, telling him, come.
Wait. Is he still debating Zappa? Wait a second. Tempest, are you still debating Zapparoni Groiper?
He's still debating.
Oh, incredible. You know, it will be very funny. Let me guess what his voice will sound like. You know, let me guess.
You're not gonna get me to come on your space with weird gaslighting, this guy said. Weirdo.
Woman speech.
Oh no.
Oh no. I have made vow to never listen to women. This is very dangerous. I might literally self-combust right now because of this. Oh my god. Astaghfirullah. Oh my god. Gaslighting. He used the word gaslighting. Student.
Should I intervene? Tell him come right now.
Yes, intervene, our good student.
Come, my friend.
Tempest is very good guy, you know.
We like your ideology.
Yes.
Okay. Very interested in this phenomenon. You know, anthropological studies on this man.
Yes, we will do full cranial measurement, full skull measurement, brain.
Okay, he will see the title of space. He will be like immediate enlightenment for Groipers. come and he will be like, wow, this is... Dr.Calliounes, something happened to him, he will come back. Or he is requesting. Okay, I don't know what happened. Yes, hello. Ah, you are here, you're back. Yes, he will see the name of the space. He will be like immediate enlightenment for Groypers.
Yes.
He will love this.
Very powerful.
He will love this space.
But you know, we have to be careful because most our listeners, after all, are afterward. You know, the student afterward to come, they will teach many. They will learn something from the first half of this. So for them, you know, maybe let's give a summation of everything we have taught in this space. It'll be good for the student. Otherwise, if nobody come and challenge us, I see there is no purpose in continuing right now. You know, so summation, quick summation. First of all, close your mouth and you will learn the truth. Consume everything as reality, and then you will know what is true and what is false. And until you can laugh at reality, you do not know reality. And to be a true socialist, you must demand immediate socialism. And to be truly enlightened, you must realize that existence is a great divine comedy for the purpose of God's own play.
Very beautiful summary, my friend.
Okay. Unless Zapparoni Groiper come, you know, I think this is pretty much over. What is the
We will see.
What is the news on Mr. Zapparoni?
I think he is still thinking about it, meditating upon it.
Yes.
Very shy guy, very sweet kid, I think.
Very sweet guy.
You know, yeah. But I've been getting some information, you know, about Soy Bob. He might be just very angry at us.
Oh, no.
I've seen some activities of him.
You have?
Yes, I've seen him do a test space. Basically, I think he's trying his mic or something to come on in or something.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Yes.
You think that maybe we will meet Soy Bob again?
Yes.
Oh, my God. This is extremely dangerous.
I think at any moment he can join now.
Oh,
any moment.
Oh, wait a second.
Oh, I see. No. This is extremely disturbing.
Extremely dangerous. My God. For new students, Soy Bob is very powerful ancient demon. He was immediately brought to animation at the destruction of USSR. He is directly responsible for Gaddafi. He is directly responsible for destruction of Libya. He literally caused the war in Afghanistan. Very dangerous demon. Soy Bob. Why is he just listening? This is extremely scary, you know.
Very scary experience. What is he doing right now?
Why is he just listening? Soy Bob, you are not a student of art. Oh no. Oh no, my friend, Soy Bob. Soy Bob is requesting to speak. Oh no, he's going to tell us about Kamala. He's going to tell us about Kamala Harris. Oh my God. Soy Bob, please. Oh, issue is I am not. Oh my God. Soy Bob,
I am
what
here
are you
to
doing here?
completely refute you.
You are here to
stupid
refute
man.
me. Go ahead, please, Soy Bob. Go ahead. Explain
Everything
yourself.
you said is false. If you want to convince your enemies, you have to debate them as much as possible. Debate.
No.
Have you watched Destiny?
Yes, I watch Destiny. Very gay guy. What
Do you know
do
about
you like
Destiny?
about Destiny? Yes, I know about destiny. Stop speaking with reverb. Soy Bob.
Do you know about destiny, the great master, great debater?
No, he's terrible trash, Destiny. What are you talking
You
about?
see
He's
how big
great.
he is? Do you
He's
have
not,
as much followers as great master Destiny?
my
You
friend.
said that not speaking makes you more beautiful, but Destiny always speaks. And look at the woman he has. Like beautiful, diverse woman, very, very
My
every color.
friend. My friend. My friend. When the wise man points to the moon, the idiot focus on his finger. Confucius.
What? Are you making fun of me?
No,
You
my friend,
stupid
I'm not
man.
making fun of you. I'm spreading wisdom into your heart. I'm spreading
Stupid
wisdom.
man. I will tell you my theory. My theory is the opposite. The more you speak, the smarter you are. You have to speak so much that everyone knows what you're saying. What do you think of
Soy
this?
Bob. Soy Bob. Soy Bob. A great man is hard on himself. A small man is hard on others. Confucius.
No, this is not true. No. You need to be very hard on everyone that's against you. Very hard.
Soy
Okay?
Bob. Soy Bob.
Listen, if you don't vote
Soy Bob.
Kamala, you're basically useless. Okay? You need to voice your opinion. This is why talking and speaking out is so important. Okay?
Okay, Soy Bob, I will ask you a question. If you vote for Kamala, what will change?
Everything will change. We will
What
have a
will
voice
change?
for black women to speak, say their opinion at Congress. We will have a good, confident black woman in power that will direct our country toward progressive values, go against the fascists. There's so many good points
Soy
up
Bob,
for
Soy
Kamala.
Bob, who the hell are the fascists? Who are the fascists that this
Trump,
black woman,
Nick
Indian woman
Fuentes,
will go against? Nick
Trump, Nick
Fuentes.
Fuentes,
Soy Bob,
Keith
Soy
Woods.
Bob. What the hell is Nick Fuentes going to do? He has no power. He has no
No,
power.
he
He's
has met with Trump. He has met with so many people. Kanye,
so
impeding
what?
fascism.
Soy Bob, Soy Bob. A man with outward courage dares to die. A man with inner courage dares to live. Lao Tzu.
What? No, this is fake. I don't believe in Lao Tzu. Lao Tzu was a
Soy
bad
Bob.
man. He supports China. China, very ugly country for 1,000 years.
Soy Bob, listen, listen. Let me ask you a question. What if Kamala win and then the first thing she do is attack Palestine? Will you say? How will you respond to this?
She has to fight terrorism, my friend.
She has to
She
fight
has to
what?
fight terrorism.
She has to fight terrorism. Oh my
Yeah,
God. Oh my
my
God.
friend,
This demon.
you don't know about
Demon.
Palestine like I do. You don't know
So
about
I know
Palestine
you
like
know
I do.
about Palestine. My friend, I know you were there, my
Palestine,
friend.
did you know
1948.
Palestine, did you know Palestine has a group called Hamas? Terrorist
No,
group?
really. No, they
Did you
do.
know that? You thought Palestinians
No.
were good, eh? You thought they were good.
Soy Bob, Soy Bob, Soy,
Stupid guy. What a
Soy
very
Bob, you were
stupid
there.
man.
Soy Bob, you were present when Palestine was formed. You were there. You
Oh,
were there behind the musical
no,
seal.
no, no, fake
Yes.
history.
Soy Bob,
Conspiracy.
you spoke in Yasser Arafat's ear. You literally
No,
spoke. You can't call it conspiracy theory. You are evil demon.
don't worry, my friend.
Soy Bob.
I will send missiles if Israel needs to defend itself from terrorists, okay? Kamala is our
Soy
friend.
Bob. Soy Bob. Soy Bob. My friend, here is the deal. I will
Yes.
enforce once again to seal you away with the
No,
mystical power of the
no,
monk.
you cannot do this. There will be bad
I am sorry.
consequences on you.
You must disappear now.
No,
And
no,
I
no,
shall
no,
do
no,
it.
there's no way.
Soy
There's
Bob.
no way.
Israel is fake and gay.
No.
Israel
no,
is
no,
fake
no, no,
and
no,
gay.
no, no.
Israel is fake and gay. Oh, very good. He was defeated by the light of Israel being fake and gay. Okay. Hello. Oh, Karim, hello.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What just happened, my friend?
What just happened is that Soy Bob came again, said a bunch of stupid stuff, silly stuff as usual, nonsense about Kamala, We haven't yet had a serious conversation with Soy Bob. He hasn't explained his philosophy yet.
Yes.
We will one day have serious discussion with him. You know what we have to do? We have to make one of the
Mm,
student argue with Soy Bob. This is the real master.
mm.
If we make the student argue with
Most
him,
advanced. We need to train our students against Soy Bob.
yes.
That's the only
One
way.
day a student will rise up against Soy Bob. And otherwise he is too powerful. He cannot be defeated by just one man. Anyways,
Extremely
oh by the
scary
way,
being, you know?
by the way, big shame. In the middle of Soy Bob, an actual real Groiper came. We missed. Uh,
Oh no, did he ask for speak?
No, he just left. I could not see. I am only speaker right now. We we missed out on actually enlightening a Groiper. Big tragedy. Next time, we have to be a little careful. We have to.
Wait, you know what? Let me see something. Let me see something. Under comments of Hazaldin, there are many Groipers. Maybe I will send them link. Sputnik. Sputnik, we have Phil here.
Invite them.
Let's see. Is he even... Let's see, is he commenting on anything?
Why these
11 hours. Let's see. Leroy. I'm looking for people right now. Maybe we can find someone. 27. Oh, found. Ah, yes. Let's see this.
You have found Groiper.
Maybe he will accept. Our what should I say to him? He engaged in debate with Haz yesterday. What should I tell him?
Come get judged by a great court of Lotus Flower. You have been chosen by the court.
You have been chosen by the court after your great performance. He got kicked out immediately yesterday.
Yes.
Performance against Haz al-Din. Come, my friend. Let us see if he will join this young man. Immediate enlightenment. Maybe we will achieve this.
This will be very powerful. First debate of the whole court. We have been waiting for I don't know how long to get an actual debate. A real guy to come in here.
Oh my god, look at what Zapparoni Groiper said. Playing a retarded character doesn't make me want to talk to you, lol.
Very wise statement. Wow.
He is scared.
Very
Zapparoni, maybe.
very
scared.
The sad thing is that he has to play a character his entire life. That of a man. His existence is this great tragedy. He has 35,000 tweets. He just joined in January. This poor guy. I feel really bad. I'm about to cry for this guy. I'm about to cry. 36,000 tweets, and you've joined in January. What is the average? That's like 9 months. So that's like 36,000 divided by 9. 4,000 tweets a month. This poor guy. This poor guy.
We have a new student here, Khaldounes. Nice guy. This guy's a nice guy.
this is-
Muslim Marxist Leninist. I remember this
very
guy.
good.
But if any of the students want to come to speak, it's also good. We can speak to some students.
Yes, this first
I'm
part,
seeing if
and my friend, the first part of the space, very important to listen to. A lot of ideas, real ideas presented there.
yes,
This
that's first part, pure learning part. This part is discussion
yes,
part, free space. Jocks that peaked in high school isn't a Southern stereotype, my guy. What is this language?
who is speaking? Who said what?
I'm reading Royper comments. We will see if this man Leroy. Let me investigate more people. Let me see. You know, we can find many of these. You know, lurking in beneath spaces. You know,
Yes,
probably this is best strategy to collect them. You know,
I have good
because
strategy,
once
and we have
you get one Groiper,
yes,
you get one Groiper, they will all come.
yes. I have good strategy. I will tell you guys the strategy, and we have 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 devoted students here. You know, who are Twitter use. So I will tell you the strategy. Okay, the next space is in which is in 3 day, right? 3 day.
Yes.
3 day. Okay. So what we will do is that we will tell you guy before it happened, and so just go provoke. You know, you're debating with somebody on Twitter. Just provoke them before the space. When the space launches, you know, we will just add them. We will provoke some people. This might make it possible that people will come in.
Let's see, many people here. Steezy Groip. This guy came in yesterday. He's still active. Maybe we can get this guy. Jews definitely don't control everything. It's very sarcasm.
Okay, you know what? I think that according to the wisdom of the court, you know, we can adjourn the court for now, and next time we will try to bring forward people to debate. But unfortunately, you know, until they come to debate, we cannot do anything. We will just continue to teach, you know. We will continue to teach, continue to preach, and the truth shall reveal itself. But thank you very much for joining, coming on the space. Hopefully, a lot of you were given enlightenment, truth, you know. So we shall recite the ending haiku. Do you have it ready, my friend?
I have the one that we used. Detroit Stroke wants to recite ending haiku. He asked for speak again.
Wait.
Very nice.
Wait.
Very nice guy.
What is this? Why is 6 listener?
Very nice
Why
guy.
is 6 listener coming in?
Oh, they are watching.
The Groiper are
Listen, young Groipers, listen. If you want immediate enlightenment, request to speak. We will give you tips and tricks for immediate enlightenment. Don't worry, my friends.
Yes, please tell
Do
us.
not be scared. Do not be scared, my friend.
No fear here. This is a fear-free zone. This is a safe space. This is a safe space. Don't worry.
Fear-free zone. You know, this might be, you know, there's two possibilities. This might be Groiper invasion, or this might be very obscure invasion. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes. Random people serving.
No, not random. Very calculated.
Oh my
people.
God. Yes.
You know,
Oh, 3.
it might be very, But 6? How? Why do they need 6? Oh, 3 now. Okay. They need 6 people, maybe. Okay, now 2. Now 2 they left.
Okay, the secret cabal we cannot satisfy. But why not? Why not be satisfied? I noticed that maybe the students here are having problems talking to Groyper. This is, I just had this realization. Maybe the students here are having problem talking to Groyper. So why not we teach them how to deal with the Groyper horde? Teach them how to deal with the Groyper. So the first very basic thing you do is you have to defeat. This is okay. Maybe write this down. This is deep information. Whenever a Groyper comes to you to argue with racism, you have to be much more advanced in racism than him. This is the way to respond. For example, he will come to you and say, you are just a Jew. You must respond by telling him about, the secret Jews, the Asian Jews, the real Jews, the fake Jews. You must actually, at the end of it, reveal to him that actually the real Jews are Japanese people, and that what he's basically calling you, he's calling you Japanese guy, which he does not mind so much. If he calls you brown, then you must say that according to the line of Shem, you are the real white guy, and that the color white is a fake color, you are the real Arab, and he is the fake one. Because you are coming from line of Shem, you have to say, you are from line of Japheth. Really, you are from line of Ham, you are from fake line. If he makes a stupid racist point, like you have low IQ, you must say that IQ was invented by the great spiritual master Confucius, and that it is not a real thing. If he says something like, you increase the crime rate, you must tell him that actually it is a space laser which is directly beamed into the head of the children of Israel, which causes them to do crime. You can never engage with these people in subtle, discussion. You must always defeat play them in their own game. Do not allow them to be the better racist. Be the better racist than them. Number one. Number two, the philosophy of Groyper is quite simplistic, very easy to defeat and dismantle. Do they believe in some form of actual political space or reality? No. So do not engage with them on small little tidbits or facts. No. Simply ask them, why do you even exist? Justify to me why you have the right to live. This is basic. Give me a reason for believing that you should even live and exist in this world. They will never be able to give you answer. So you win, There is no way to, essentially speaking, a wise man who realizes that he already won can never lose. Do not give in to their low-level arguments. And this is very important. Never get emotional with Groyper. Instead, become very enlightened, They will say something like, you are Jew. Say to them with a nice chuckle, actually, my friend, you are the real Israelite. And I am actually the son of Shem. I am Genghis Khan's son, But very nice observation. Good kid you are, Very nice guy. This is how you speak to Groyper. Oh, you are a very sweet kid, Maybe one day you will become smart. Maybe one day you will become like me. This is how you speak. Do not get dragged down in mud. If you learn this way,
Oh my!
what is it?
I'm looking at very active Groypers. I think they are ignoring.
They're afraid, my friend. They're afraid. Imagine if Groyper come in this space. How will they be able to respond?
They will have to learn the ways, I think.
Yes.
We'll have to teach them Zen Buddhist techniques,
This
That's
is
the only way he
this
can.
is extremely funny idea.
He can respond.
Groyper come in to debate with us, and we just start teaching him how to attain enlightenment. He comes in, he says, "You're both brown." We say,
We will make very special Zen Buddhist Jewish with the word Jewish.
yes.
Koan with the word Jewish.
We will make special.
We will say the Jew comes in at night. You ask him, "Who are you?" He says, "I am Jew." and this is it. This is
No, no,
koan.
no, no. I have a great Jewish koan. Okay, this is the famous Jew koan. A young incel was walking to a great Zen master. He said to the master, "Master, why is everything Jewish?" The master took a big stone and put it in front of the student. He said, my student, is this Jewish?" The student said, "No, master, this is not Jewish." The master brought a great animal, goat, in front of him and said, "My friend, is this Jewish?" The student said, "No, master, this is not a Jew." Then the master took a big stick and slapped him and then hit him with the stick. The student said, "Master, why did you hit me with the stick?" The master replied, "Because the only Jew here is you."
Very
Immediate
deep
enlightenment.
koan.
I
After
have
you hear this
another
vergroiper,
enlightenment. I will give you another koan of Jew. Okay, this is called the fake Jew. A great student Groiper went to his master and said, "Master, who is a real Jew?" The master said, "The only real Jew is the one who is fake." The student said, "Master, is the Ashkenazi real Jew?" The master said, "No." The student said, "Master, is Sephardic Jew real Jew?" The master said, "No." The student said, "Master, is the Mizrahi Jew a real Jew?" The master said, "No." The student said, "Master, then who is the real Jew?" The master said, "My student, you are the only Jew here." You are the only Jew.
who's the real Jew? You.
All of them are fake. You are the only Jew. The only.
This reminds me of the story, famous story of the two monks
Yes.
that were walking, and then there was like a small river, they have to pass, and then they saw a beautiful woman stuck in the river, okay?
Yes.
And then the monk was like, one of the monks, he took her and he put on his shoulders, and then he traversed and he put her on the other side. The other monk traversed also, but he was extremely disturbed by this. He was like, "How can you do this? You are monk." He didn't ask him directly, but he was thinking, how can he do this? He has a vow to not do anything with women. He
Yes.
is monk. What is this? And then after 3 hours, he was so disturbed that he asked the other monk, "Why did you break your vow?
Yes.
Why did you break your vow?" The other monk said, he said, "No, no, wait." He said, "Why did you break your vow and lift up the woman?" And the other monk said, "I have lifted the traveler and I have put him back, but you're the only one that still have the traveler on you." Very deep wisdom. Very deep.
Yes. No, no. You see, my friend, the way that we defeat the Groiper is you reveal to them that actually they are the Jew inside. They must defeat the Jew inside them, and then they will become
Yes.
enlightened. This is they said.
Look, our comment. We have comment about our keen student. He said, "I will bring the great summoner of Groypers in next opening of Lotus Flower Court. She is level 99 Jew,
Oh my
and they will
God.
follow like moths to a
Oh
flame."
my God. Great keen
This will
student.
be very nice.
Oh,
This will
incredible.
be very good.
Very powerful.
We
Very
get many
powerful.
Groyper.
Yes. No, so for the students who have recently come in, I just wanted to tell you that there was a guy who came to great disciple Karim's door just I think 2 hours ago, and he came knocking on the door demanding immediate socialism. He said, I want socialism right now. I want socialism on demand, instant socialism. Karim, the great disciple, said, what are you talking about? He said, my friend, give me socialism. Send it to my house right now. Every single government has promised socialism, but I have never received socialism. Karim said, what do you mean? You must wait for socialism, it develops. The great monk said, no, I have been waiting 1,000 years to receive socialism. I want instant socialism. And
Then Karim was immediately enlightened by this experience.
incredible, immediately enlightened, because he realized that he must he realized that socialism must be received instantly. You must receive socialism on demand. And I was enlightened by this, so I realized the only way to socialism is to immediately demand it. This is why, my students, we will give you a new mantra. You must recite this to all the fools, all the fake socialists. Anytime you are arguing with socialist on Twitter, tell her you are a real socialist. Give me socialism right now. This is how you defeat the fake socialist.
Where is socialism right now? Where? I wanted to find it in my street, please. I want it right now in the street.
Deliver it to my house tomorrow if you are a real socialist. This is how you defeat these fake socialists. This is the mantra of Lotus Court. The first mantra, it is being revealed. Socialism on demand.
Very powerful concept.
Socialism on demand, very powerful. But we have a...
But yes, I think Groyper will come next space, you know? I think very traumatic encounter we've had with Groyper, maybe still they have to adapt.
Yes.
They have to, you know, investigate. Now very shy, you know, very sweet kids. They are very shy kids,
Yes,
you know?
very shy, very
probably
sweet.
now there are anonymous listeners.
Yes.
You know, there's 2 anonymous listeners. This is probably them.
Yes.
You know, very sweet kids listening and learning slowly. Maybe they will come next space,
Yes.
you know? We have another listener here called Demarki. I don't know this is Groyper or not. I don't think so.
No, he's
but
great man.
You know, very sweet kids, you know?
Very sweet kids, you know. This remind me of the great Groyper scripture of the Zen Buddhist school, you know. There is this great word in it, you know. A Groyper goes to a great master and says to the master, Master, how do I save America? The master looks at the Groyper and strikes him once. The Groyper stands up and says, Master, how can I save America? Close the border. The master stands up and strikes him again. He falls on the floor. He stands up third time. Master, how can I save America? Having child with white woman. The master stand up, strike him again. He fall on the floor. The Groyper now the Groyper stay on the floor. He say, Master, please tell me how to save America. The master look at him and say, die. Kill yourself.
Very beautiful. Kill yourself. That is very powerful.
Extremely powerful scripture.
Whoa.
This is how we teach the Groyper. You know, you cannot teach the Groyper through intellect. You must teach them through scripture. Scripture must be recited to them from the Zen school.
You know, this only the most highly advanced, you know, the only way you can deal with the lowest, okay? The lowest is to have the most advanced techniques, you know?
Yes.
People often think that dealing with the lowest is very easy. No. It's the hardest thing you can do.
Of course, yes.
Very hard thing. You need to be very advanced master, because you know, if you're a typical student of knowledge and you reach a certain level of knowledge and everything,
yes,
and then you say, okay, now I must deal with the lower, maybe educate people, maybe spread my knowledge. then you try and do it, it is very hard for you to do.
Yes.
Very hard. You notice that the other people, they're talking about stuff you completely irrelevant, you very not interested in, accentuating their knowledge.
Yes.
This is a big problem you encounter. Maybe this is too traumatic for you, for many people,
Yes.
Remember the experience we had a couple of days ago, I talked about it a couple of times.
Yes, I remember.
We joined some young students, very young, probably teenagers, I don't even know.
Yes.
But, we were talking about philosophy, and then we were listening, very quietly listening. And they were saying stuff like, potentia agrega, metaphysical,
Oh my God.
divine masters of the... Not even master, this is our language.
Yes.
They're saying,
ontological, essence of the accidental.
Essence of the accidental being of God and the attributes of the multiple names. What is this? What is this
nonsense?
We're extremely confused at this, And we tried, we really tried to speak with these people, but we realized the best way was simply to tell them, okay, my friend, how do you kill people with this? Please tell me now, right now. How do you die with this, please? And now this very confused guy,
this is how you teach,
tries to answer.
This is how you break people out of samsara. You ask them very nice philosophy. How will you kill people with this philosophy? Tell me, please. If you cannot kill people, fake philosophy. If you can kill people, very good philosophy, This is why...
do you see these videos, propaganda videos, about how Hegel, biggest justifier of millions deaths?
Yes.
What do you think of these videos?
Justifier of millions of deaths. He was the biggest justifier of billion of deaths. This is great disrespect against Hegel. Why are you putting his number so low? Million. My friend, billions. Many more people will die. Many more people. You will not... you will...
Probably from Dune Messiah, this is what he meant.
Yes.
When he went to the desert, he met philosopher Hegel, who told him, use my mystical dialectic to kill as much people as possible. This is what the people think,
This is real interpretation of Hegel, not any of this synthesis, sublation, negation nonsense. Just straightforward. Use this to kill people. Use this to murder people.
No, really, I've noticed what really is philosophy. There's big debates about, philosophy is useless, philosophy. But really, what is philosophy, really?
Yes.
Philosophy is only vehicle to translate very ancient works, okay, to lower people that don't understand them. This is what philosophy is. Literally invent new words. This is what philosophy... Philosophy... This is this is so funny to me, because people who are against quote-unquote philosophy think philosophy is real. Philosophy is not even real. Why are you against something that's not real?
My friend,
this is what's so funny to me.
We have argued, we have literally read every philosophy book, every tradition, every guy. What is my conclusion? This is all like funny male talk, they made this up to make funny jokes.
This is basically two friends, This is two friends. Listen, philosophy, this is it. Philosophy is one big inside joke. Men inside joke, okay? When women or very feminine men, they look at it, they're like, oh my God, this is fake. What is this?
Or they think it is serious.
And then men just laugh very loud, because it's a very big inside joke. It's really not.
It's a big joke.
But the thing is, it's so funny, because if you don't know about the inside joke, you will be stuck inside the joke your whole life. You will be the butt of the joke, and you don't know. So this is why you have to read philosophy. So you get out of the butt of the joke, my friend. You need to get out. We are all laughing at you, my friend. Wake up.
We are all laughing at Groiper rapist. Wake up, my friend.
Yes, exactly. Imagine yourself. Before philosophy, you are Groiper rapist, 1488.
Yes. Classic.
But, there are millions of people, ancestral people laughing at you. You don't even know it. This is why you read philosophy, you realize it's all one big inside joke. You start laughing too. This is why it's necessary.
Yes, until you are laughing at every single part of philosophy, you are not yet enlightened, you know. You have to be like, for example, Karim, do you
You know, I
do you
have
want
very good picture, my friend.
do you
What?
do you want to hear about phenomenology of objects? Do you want to hear about the the collapse of intersubjectivity?
My friend, slow down. This is too much.
My friend, what do you
But
think?
you know, this is what's funny to me. You know, remember we were reading those what was the name again? Hegelian e-girl
Yes, Hegelian ego.
manifesto.
Oh wow, very
Remember
powerful.
we were reading Hegelian e-girl manifesto,
Very powerful.
and you
Very
know
powerful.
it was the best thing because they thought philosophy was real.
They thought it was real.
She was really talking about how culture is metaphysical, transcendental. What is this? What is?
They fell for it. They fell for the joke. They
Oh,
think philosophy.
this is why, man.
Yes,
Very hard thing to do. You know, this is why I see many people say philosophy rots the brain.
yes,
There is truth to this because if you don't understand the joke, you will get stuck in an autistic loop. I
yes,
call them autistic loops. Maybe 5 years you will study metaphysics of Aristotle.
yes.
How does first mover enact first move? You will get you will
Can,
get stuck in these very precise questions, very, you know.
can you
But then
imagine?
maybe after 5 years, yes.
Can,
What did you say?
can you imagine like being those type of guy who's debating? No, no, I believe in the real as a movement because I believe in the transcendental. And then imagine this:
Oh
some
my God!
somebody come to you and say, "Good point, but actually, I believe in the dialectics," and they're thinking this is real, like this is a real conversation. They think it's
Yes,
a
this is the worst part. You know, yes, the worst part is when you have people say, "I believe this, you believe that."
yes.
For me, this is
No,
oh
no.
my,
The
because this
funniest,
is subject object. Listen, this is thinking subject
yes,
exists. Do you think society
yes,
exists? You're still very pre-Buddhist conception.
exactly.
Oh, I think this, you think this.
Yes,
Very,
stupid.
primitive.
You know, this is actually the response to everything. You know, these people really think this is the comedic thing. They are talking about Kant's transcendental category as if it's a real, actual thing. You know, Nomina is
They think
actually
it's
real.
somewhere.
Yes,
They think it's somewhere. They have to touch it. They have to, you know.
the only,
Let's go find thing in itself, guys. Where's thing?
the only real interpretation of philosophy is, I literally believe absolute spirit is a guy sitting somewhere. We have to go find him.
Sublime. This is the sublime interpretation. You know, this is the worst part is this is Hegel. This is the real Hegel
Yes,
interpretation.
yes,
It was like, no, absolute spirit is this one guy here,
yes,
right here.
yes.
This is
He's
him.
a guy.
Let's
Yes,
go talk to this guy.
let's go talk to him.
You know, it's not very. All these people think, oh, let's find thing in itself in the sky.
Yes.
Oh no, this thing in itself is this. Maybe it's this very invisible thing that controls us.
Imagine somebody waking up. Imagine this: some philosophy student waking up and thinking, "Wait a second, is transcendental existence actually real?" You know, that's his first.
Wait, are a priori conditions actually controlling me right now? Am I being controlled by a priori conditions?
He goes to the store. Some guy robs
He
him.
goes to doctor. He goes to doctor.
He goes to store. Somebody robs him. He says, "Wait, is this dialectical?" Is this
He goes to doctor. He says, maybe listen, doctor, listen, maybe a priori chicken is chasing me. I think this. You know the famous joke. You know the famous joke about chicken and the farmer.
What is the joke?
It's a very good joke. It's very. I think it's very relevant to what we're saying.
Yes,
So there's this guy, very paranoid guy.
yes,
Okay, he's a farmer. He has many chickens, and he feeds them grains. Okay.
yes,
One day, he believes that his chickens want to eat him because he became a grain.
yes,
Okay.
yes,
Very disturbed by this, he goes to his doctor,
yes,
and then he says, "Doctor, I am a grain, and I'm being eaten. I will be eaten by my chickens. They will eat me. I'm extremely scared."
yes.
Then doctor does, procedure on him, heals him, and then he's like, "Okay, are you sure you're not a grain right now?" He says, "Yes, of course. I was totally, I was totally stupid." He goes back to farm. Couple minutes after, he runs back to doctor. He says, "But doctor, does the chicken know that I'm not a grain?" This is the story. Sublime story. This is sublime story. Very good,
Oh
very
my
good.
God. Very comedic, entertaining court today. Oh my God.
Yes.
Oh,
We have learned, I think we have learned from Budai. Laugh,
we
just
have
laugh a
learned.
lot.
Yes, we have manifested. That guy came and he said, "I want socialism on demand." We became enlightened, and are now we are both in our Buddha form. We are in our fat Buddha form. We are now just
Yes.
awaiting the.
This story really shows, it actually shows how the people that think philosophy is real react.
Yes.
They go real life. Oh, wait. But what if this is a transcendental condition of my action?
His wife.
What if this is the practical reason Kant talked about?
Yes.
What do I do now?
Yes. No. His wife.
You know?
His wife leave him. He think he can give one antinomy of critical reason for why she should not leave him. But
I think, no, really, you made me think of something. I think this all started maybe with Stoicism,
why
right?
you think?
Maybe because this thing you said about, oh, his wife leaves him and then he justifies it. This is basically what Stoics, were doing.
Yes.
This guy, Marcus Aurelius, there was another guy sleeping with his wife and he was justifying it philosophically.
Yes.
You know
No,
what I mean?
you know,
Maybe this started as Stoics.
Hegel speak about Stoicism, very plainly in his
Mm.
books. He speak about Stoicism, the exit from this world into inner world, the particularization, the empty universality of things. This to me might literally not just be Stoicism, but a description for all philosophy. All philosophy is this. Oh, I wake up,
Mm.
I go to doctor. Doctor, am I suffering from a priori conditions? And then this supreme philosopher is just, sitting in a courtroom, laughing, making jokes, listening to fools, looking at reality. This is the true enlightenment. You can only attain this enlightenment once you sublate and create a very loud musician, Mr. Karim.
Let me see. Let me do something again. I feel like I have to. This is too much, I think. This has been too many times I've done this.
Just keep dying, poor musician. You have to find.
Oh my
Listen,
God.
next time you have to find a new way to torture the musician. Like get piano dropped
Yes,
on their
maybe
head.
better. I think, you know what? I think I've been very merciful. I only shoot their leg.
Oh, very bad practice.
Yes. I'm not. Yes.
Very, very
I'm
foolish.
very merciful, very merciful. I've told you before, my heart is not very strong
Not
on these matters.
Yes. You have to discipline them
But
properly.
maybe I should get AK-47, maybe.
Yes, inshallah you will
Next time.
get it. Inshallah. But anyways, so what is very interesting to me? It is that fundamentally the people who believe in philosophy, who take some form of confession in philosophy, can never stand up and say to themselves, okay, how am I going to kill people today? They never think like this. But let us say you want to be philosopher. Oh, I am serious philosopher. I believe in philosophy. Okay, go to
Yes.
the ultimate peak of philosophy, the end of philosophy. I'm serious about this. Just go to Zen Buddhist school. That is the end of philosophy. They will destroy all your philosophy in
Yes.
2 seconds. They will remember that famous Zen koan. They say that to call this a master held a short staff in the air. He said to call this a short
Okay,
staff.
we have speaker here.
We do.
Let's see, we have speaker.
Oh my God.
Soma, postmodern incel.
Hello,
Hello.
hello, Karim. Hello.
How are you?
Good. Where are you from? Where are you from?
My friend, I'm from Atlantis.
Nice. Same.
Go for it. What do you want to tell us, young student? We will give you some time to speak.
Please
enlighten
speak,
us.
young
Okay.
student. Enlighten.
All right. Well, look. Things are bad, right? And there's only one answer, right? It's happened before. It's happened before. We just take the framework and we do it again, right? That's pretty good. Was that you actually playing?
Okay.
Very good point.
1 minute over.
1 minute.
Very interesting kid, huh?
Very interesting guy.
1 minute over for this young kid.
Yes, I will.
I feel like he didn't. Poor kid. I think he didn't have much to say.
Yes.
Maybe this is a sign of wisdom, but I like the way he said something and then he stopped speaking. Very long time stop.
Very
Hey,
powerful.
I like this
there's
manner
music.
of
We're listening to music.
interaction and
Very
I
powerful.
like this young kid.
I have to say,
But,
microphone quality. His is very nice. Good microphone quality, better than mine. So very sweet kid. Obviously, his name is Soma. Maybe he's referring to ancient drink of the gods. From Rig Veda.
maybe I think he was repeating some kind of wisdom.
Yes.
He said he said old system we have to replicate. Very quick wisdom, very quick wow.
Extremely quick.
Maybe not much to say, maybe I think.
Yes, no, but very wise, very smart guy. Immediately he come in, he say,
Yes.
this is a bad system. We need to solve the system. That's it. Perfect.
Very good, very good. Maybe he will reach the level of the crazy man who came earlier. Immediate socialism right now, please. Maybe he will. He's very close to reaching that level. I think.
Karim, that is still so funny to me. Immediate socialism on demand.
Extremely powerful guy.
He comes knocking on your door. He says, "I want socialism right now." Okay, that was great, listener. First debate, nice debate. I think he was trying.
First debate. This is first debate. This was very long debate. I think
we have to make it a little shorter. Too long. Very
extremely long debate for some reason.
Extremely long debate. He just stayed silent. He said, "Listen, the system. We have to solve the system." I thought to myself, wow, this guy making some really good points. Only if he spoke a little more,
I think poor guy, maybe he got distracted by the music. He listened, he got,
Oh my God.
He forgot his own self.
Another life taken.
He's very, remember I was talking about sensitivity, maybe this is very sensitive guy.
Yes, very sensitive.
taking apart by music very quickly.
You
This is a good sign for him, you know.
very
This is
beautiful.
good health. If you are taking, listen, if you listen to music and you still cry, you are a very good man. Very,
Yes.
you know, people don't listen. People don't feel anything anymore. They
Very
don't
sad.
feel any.
Yes.
They don't feel tragedy. Feel comedy. You know, this is very disturbing to me, man. Even if you go on social media, you know what's more disturbing is the people that kind of have this double, this like they put a mask on. That's what I mean. Okay.
Yes.
They act as if they feel, but in their act, you are shown that they do not feel. You understand what I mean? And this is even the most like fervent quote unquote activists. You know,
You know, it
you
is
look at
to me,
activists.
it is
Yeah.
almost like they are parroting expression and creating fake forms of expression for themselves by attaching themselves to something, you know. In reality, when you take apart the expression they have created, there is nothing beneath it, you know. It's pure emptiness.
Mm.
That is why, that is my theory why, you know, all these people, such radical ideology, but all of them ultimately share the same type of comedy, same aesthetics. Why? It is only
Mm. Yes.
they are really nothingness inside, you know, expressing all the same idea, no aesthetic unique, no unique sense of humor, you know, purely empty, you know. This is a great tragedy. I have noticed. This is a great tragedy. Specifically, modernity has this tragedy, you know.
Yeah, I think it really links back to how people don't feel anything anymore. This is sad to me, you know.
Yes,
Very sad.
extreme.
Sometimes, and worse than that, is when you don't feel anything anymore, you cannot have honor anymore.
Mm.
You go to people, you try to speak to them honestly, because this is tragedy. I call it tragedy of the medium.
Yes,
Medium creates some kind of double where you can never be certain uh, how is the other going to interact with you. Okay,
yes,
this is what medium creates. Complete. This is what we call anonymous, right? At least in social conditions or social contexts, you are both under an other, right? You are both under
yes,
because you are whatever. It's like a formal setting, family, whatever. But in like online setting, no, there's no other between you. Just you and the other. That's it.
yes,
Very intimate. Very, you know. It's like, why should he even uphold anything with you? Why just troll? You know, he could just troll. He could insult you. He could d- d- dishonor you. You know, no problem.
yes, yes. It's to me too many good questions posed, you know.
Mm.
It's to me like
This is why I think very. This is why I think the form of interaction that is above this is literally you imposing the other upon upon the other. You know, you impose the big other on the small other.
yes.
I'm using psychoanalysis, but you understand what I'm saying.
No, I
It's
know, I
you
know.
impose this social substance on this particular individual. So how do you do this? You need literally to create some kind of conditions of speaking. You know, it's not everyone speaks like they want. This is what we're doing, literally. You know,
You
you create conditions for speech.
let
Not
me
everyone speak
let me
like they want.
simplify it.
Yes, go for
Let
it.
me
Go
simplify it.
for it. Go for it.
You create to in order to draw this out, you create this sort of strange court on the online space where you declare yourself in ascended master of the Lotus tradition, which is a mysterious tradition, which you know is not even a real tradition. Then you invite people to come speak on it, and you berate them with two very strange foreign accents and confuse them.
Worst part is, listen. Worst part is, people think it's real. No, no, no. Like very mad. No, no. Listen, not the fans. No, people are mad at you because they're like, why are you playing character? Why? What is?
Yes. What?
Imagine they go. This is the haters. They come. Why are you playing character? Why? What is this? They think it's real. You know.
Yeah,
They really think this
they
is real. Like same thing with philosophy. They think philosophy is real. That's
yes,
why they're against
they
philosophy.
think this space is like actually causing problem for them in life, you know. Like
It's like a cosmic
like
problem in
this
their
is a
life,
real,
maybe.
no, like not a personal problem, some sort of universal philosophical burden upon their being, you know. The whole point, you know, this whole point, and I tell this to the student genuinely, no irony. The whole point of this serve of this space, almost it is like a form of modern socialist enlightenment. You have to surrender to the other, and we will prove to you that any instantiation of little otherness which you are stuck within, we will destroy it in front of you using comedy, using satire. We will literally tear apart the seams of anything you consider reality. It is a ridiculous, horrendous joke, you know. You can come on here and tell us about the history of Germany, and I will straight up deny it. I will literally just deny the history of Germany and tell you that actually the real
He
history,
will give you archaic
yes,
proof. He will give you every
I will give
proof,
you
every resource
full
for it.
proof that everything you believe is fake. What do you have after this? Nothing. This is what it means to be enlightened.
This is enlightenment.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Only
Once you
then,
become nothing.
only then can you finally become real Stalinist. Only after this are you like, oh, now I am a Stalinist. Now I am happy and I am ready to destroy else enemies to the socialism in one state. Only after you are stripped of this small
Because
other.
you reminded me of something about Stalinism. Mahayana Buddhism is already Stalinist. You know
Yes,
why?
yes,
Because in their difference, in their difference with the Theravada in the Third Council, they're basically saying Theravada are enemies of enlightenment.
yes,
They're saying no, you're preaching fake enlightenment. So they have class struggle. Mahayana has class struggle.
yes. No, no, Mahayana, no joke, literally did have class struggle. It was form of Zen Buddhism
Mm,
was, you know why Zen Buddhism was formed?
mm,
Because the higher classes were restraining enlightenment for themselves. No joke.
mm.
Yes, the
Very powerful.
Zen
Yeah.
Buddhist school came in a response to say, no, we must liberate all beings in enlightenment. So they opened up the tradition, and then they actually were the real Stalinists. You know, they totally destroyed all other philosophy. You cannot,
Mm,
you know, I am convinced. I have read Hegel, I have read Heidegger. You know, I have read all the philosophy. I am convinced you cannot go beyond the level of Patriarch Maze. You cannot go beyond this level of philosophy. Why? He will just hit you.
mm.
He will just hit you with a stick. You will be proven wrong.
The thing they have to reach is having Zen Buddhist leader of a country.
Yes,
Maybe this is what Marxism is.
yes,
Zen Buddhist leader of country. Because Pol Pot was called Buddhist by his,
yes.
by his
No, no, my
party and
friend. Stalin was in very similar ways Zen Buddhist, you know. Now, what did he say?
yeah.
He said something which is so similar to a koan. I will recite it. Stalin said,
Mm.
death is the solution to all problem. No man, no problem. Very powerful. Ex- extremely powerful. What we must
this is so this is incredible.
extremely
Maybe imagine you start taking fake Stalin quotes literally. You
yes.
start saying, no, he actually said this. He actually 1 million deaths one death is tragedy. 1 million deaths is statistic. Imagine you take this. This is
Literally, you take this seriously.
real. This is real. If you want to
Yes,
go Hegelian, real absolute knowledge. Negation of negation.
yes,
First, you start off. You're like, oh my god, why did Stalin say this? No, this is not possible. Then you go, you investigate. Oh, it's a fake quote made up. What
yes.
is this? And then you go further. No, Stalin he really
He
said
did
this.
say
He
this.
actually believed this.
No, no, you know how you say it.
This is
You
real.
say he might not have said it in a book, but he really said it
But he
secretly.
believed.
No, no, he secretly said
He
it.
said it to his friend. Yes.
He secretly said this thing, and then nobody knew, and then somebody psychically gained this knowledge, you know. But it's real.
Aesthetically,
Yes,
he judged Stalin aesthetically, and then he gained this
yes,
knowledge basically.
yes. But we literally, this, what is the whole point, you know? Like, maybe we are exposing too much, but the whole game is so simple, you know. You must dispel all of these foolishnesses, immediate subjectivities, intermediate subjectivities, you know, objectivism, which destroys the subject, subjectivism, which you always collapse into this. And the greatest collapse is philosophy. You start believing philosophy is real. You start thinking, oh my God, you know, this is actually a real
You know,
thing.
it's not just that's the thing. It's not just philosophy. It's like many
Yes.
subjects. You
No,
know,
no,
these
everything,
people
everything.
get into historical debate.
They
Yes, yes.
start
But
arguing.
philosophy, I think, is the highest instantiation of it
Yes,
because it's the one that people really get stuck on. You
of
know,
course.
because once you start studying philosophy, you're like, oh, I have reached real truth,
Yes,
real knowledge.
yes.
You know, that's why people get stuck so easy on that one. But it's really applicable to all the sciences. You know.
No, no. It's, for example, what is the average philosopher or scholar response to Stalin was a killer? They go through, you
Mm.
know, the entire history of Soviet Union, read every report, you know, every single guy that died, and they like line it up. Oh, so this guy was not killed by Stalin. This guy was not killed by Stalin. Do you know what is Dr. Calliounes' response to? Did Stalin kill a lot of people?
Yes.
My response is yes, he killed them, but Stalin himself didn't even exist in the 20th century. So your entire argument is wrong because actually they've added a fake 1000 year to history. All of history is fake. So everything you say is invalid. Everything you say meaningless to me. You know, you're going to tell me about the Holodomor. I'm going to tell you that didn't never happen. Oh, but you'll show me proof. You'll show me proof. I don't believe the proof. What are you going to do next? What's the response? You know, only when you're forced
This
to
is why,
follow.
you know, this is why um, quote unquote groypers have gained such a psychic kind of attraction from very young people. You know why?
Why?
Because basically what they're doing a fake rejection of the big other. Okay, this is very psychoanalytical, but you understand what I'm saying.
Yes, yes.
They fake reject what is presented to them on face value. Oh, Hitler killed 6 million.
No.
No, you know, he really didn't kill 6 million. This is like immediate rejection, but they don't go further. They stop at this rejection,
Yes,
and now they're still in another
yes,
matrix, if you want to say, or like, you know,
yes,
still other realm of thought, stuck in it.
yes. They're
They can't
still
get out.
stuck with
No, you
it.
have to reject everything. You have to say Hitler there wasn't even there. He
He
didn't
didn't
know.
even
You have to
exist.
say maybe there was another guy. You know, maybe Hitler there wasn't even real.
Yes.
You know, this is like David Irving Pale. David Irving, he said like, you know, Hitler. I can't even say this.
Say it. Say it.
It's insane. Okay, it's not my opinion. Just to make clear, it is not.
Yes. Yes. Say it. Say it.
You said Hitler was biggest friend of Jews. He was trying to help the Jews. He said he was trying to help the Jews, but then he was so sad he killed himself. He tried to move them to Israel. This is insane, David. David Irving, look up this guy if you want to know.
Yes,
But
I know. But
not my opinion, not my opinion. But I'm just saying,
no, no. You
you
know.
know, maybe there is. Maybe you have to analyze and look at the truth on both sides. Maybe, you know, maybe Hitler was like very weak at killing Jews,
Yes.
and some other people very strong,
Yes.
and then
Maybe.
you know many stuff
Yes.
to consider.
A lot of stuff to consider. Yes. No, no,
But if you get stuck on Groiper mode, you know,
no.
this is the problem. You
You
know, you
know,
get stuck
here
on
is,
Groiper
but here
mode.
is the issue. You know, maybe some of the students are having difficulty. Like, what are these people talking about? Hitler wasn't real. Stalin didn't exist. What? Here is the thing you have to understand. We are not arguing about actual reality because we are speaking from philosophy.
Yes,
This
this is the big irony. Yes,
this is an attempt to break you out of your own subjective prison. This is not an attempt to actually tell you about reality itself. Only when you are freed from the immediate.
because reality. Listen, reality. You literally cannot speak about it. You cannot speak. You start speak very. You can have very simple speeches about it, but the more you start elucidating it, the more it turns into philosophy. You know,
Yes.
this is the problem.
Unless you go to the koan, you know, and then you basically reject the statement, which in in turn reveals reality. I will give you a great koan scripture. You know, it is said within the koan verse that a monk hold up a short staff. He said that if you call this a short staff, you deny its reality. But if you do not call this a short staff, you deny the instance of its feature. So now what do you wish to call this? Nothing.
Beautiful koan.
Exactly. What can you call this?
You have to think about this one.
If you refuse to call it a short staff, you are denying its particularity. But if you do call it a short staff, you deny the actual reality that no, it is not a short staff. You can give it it is not the absolute what a short staff actually is. It is really a thing, but at the same time, it is not just a short staff. You could say it is a stick.
Mm.
You could give it 100 negated names.
Yes. Let me read the full koan. I have it here, like the
Yes, you have it.
official.
No, I know you
koan.
have it in your great chamber, of course, in your library, of course.
Yes.
Please read, please read.
Shuzan held out his short staff and said, "If you call this a short staff, you oppose its reality. If you do not call it short staff, you ignore the fact. Now, what do you wish to call this?" Wow, this is. If you think if you, koans are supposed to be immediate shotgun to your brain.
Yes.
They're not supposed. Don't think too much. Don't think too much. They're supposed to be immediate shotgun to brain, and this is how you have immediate enlightenment.
Yes.
Okay, you're not supposed to philosophically think about it.
Yes.
If once you start doing this, you fall into error very big.
Actually,
Very simple, and it's very simple. It's not hard,
yes, of course. But you know what is interesting? What if somebody come and say this denies particularity, this rejects Aristotle? You know how you would respond?
Aristotle. Imagine those kids from the other day. They come. They say, no, no, no. This denies the law of the excluded middle.
Yes.
A is either B or C, or not A or not C.
No,
This is the law you must
you are
follow.
contradicting the middle term, my friend. You must follow
What do
this.
you do when someone like that comes? What do you do?
All you say to them is, okay, what do you call this? And anytime they call it, oh no, this is a short staff. You say
the opposite.
you say no. Only when they realize they can never actually tell you what this is. No matter how much they try.
Imagine they tell you this is short staff. You say no. This is staff short. No, this is, and then they say, oh, okay, this is very, very red staff. You say no, this is a staff this is a red that is very staff.
Yes. No, but
You immediately say opposite. They can't do anything.
no. You know that you basically have to. The ultimate response. Just hide the staff. Hide it and say there is no this. There is no this at all. What are you talking about? Where is the this? There is no this. What will they say? You oppose the reality. This is the ultimate way, and the same way. We are not actually telling you Hitler is fake, whatever, but we are not telling you he's real either, okay? Only through this revelation can you attain enlightenment.
Process of when you're in this kind of limbo state, right? I like this concept of bodhisattva, right?
Yes.
Bodhisattva, which is he comes back to enlighten people. What does this really mean? It means it's some kind of reassertion of difference, but this difference is not it's not primary at all. It's completely irrelevant difference, but it's still there.
Yes.
This is what. So yeah.
It is unmeasured difference which is not actually difference at all, but is arbitrarily still existing. It is a strange thing.
Exactly. It's like quantum oscillation.
Yes.
This is how scientists would say. But so bodhisattva comes back. How does he act then? Now, if you want to be enlightened, you have to be already bodhisattva. This is very strange Mahayana time conception, but if you want to be enlightened, you have to be bodhisattva right now. You can't wait to be bodhisattva. So you have to act as bodhisattva already. You act as if you're already enlightened.
Yes.
So what do you do? How do you deal with people when you're enlightened?
Hello?
Yes, you heard my question. How do you deal with people when you're enlightened? If you reject all difference,
Yes. Only way that you can deal with a person under the condition of enlightenment is to take the Mahayana sort of Stalinist approach. I must liberate him as well. This is the
mm,
fundamental, and this. So what do you think this whole master nonsense is? The whole point is I will not approach you as a debater. I will only
mm,
approach you as advice. I am the
yes,
sovereign voice of your own self. I am here to liberate you. The idea of the speaker is you should no longer debate, but only liberate. Once you achieve this level, you have attained, essentially speaking, you have attained the complete enlightenment, actually existing enlightenment.
yeah. This is what I call, post debate, post speech.
Yes,
This is what you do.
yes,
You can't have people, because listen, even if you see people online, you're like, wow, these people debating. I want debate too. I want to be like them. No, this is what you don't understand. Their position is fundamentally one that is between speeches. Okay?
yes,
It is not just your same position. You cannot replicate this position by simply, for example, debating people online or even in your personal life. No, because the guy that is online, he's not even talking when he's debating, really.
yes,
He's not even talking, he's kind of automatism, not even talking, very. It's not real speech.
yes,
This is why you're wasting your time giving real speech
yes,
to the people in your life. Whereas no one does this. Everyone is laughing at you. No
yes.
one think you're doing something, but no one is doing
I will,
this.
I will, I will give you even further the ideological justification. Everybody who's here, you have already listened to all the Marxist theory. You already have existing socialism uh, in the principles of the world. We already have it.
I'm laughing. I'm laughing because I just saw the most beautiful image.
What?
I just saw the most beautiful image.
What?
Go look at my account. I retweeted. Look at my account.
Okay. I'm looking at this account.
This is the most... Do you see it? Very good student. Very good. I'm a very good
What?
student here.
This guy is first time student. He already understand everything. Wow.
Very advanced student.
Extremely. Look at this guy. He just posted under some leftist guy attacking ACP. He wrote, I want socialism right now. I'm sharing it. Everybody, please like this.
Wait,
Great soul.
retweet. Wait, retweet it. Let me see.
I'm retweeting.
Students learning very fast. Wow,
I-
this is very nice. Very good students we have. Lucky masters.
Socialism on demand. Socialism on demand.
Immediate enlightenment.
Immediate. Oh my God. Listen,
Wow.
this, in a way, right now, this is a very calm space. Everybody is only here to learn, study. And so we are basically, what you are learning, I will tell you. You are learning how to stop debating and start. Wait, I'm not
How
joking.
to shut your mouth.
Exactly. You are learning the art of shutting mouth and simply entering the realm of post debate. If you ever, if a socialist tries to argue with you about socialism, look at him and say, I want socialism right now, immediate socialism, give it to me. If Groyper argues with you, just tell him a Groyper Sutra. The Groyper tried to search. Groyper searched for the Jew. He looked for the Jew everywhere, up the tree, in the mountains, in the forest. He tried to look for the Jew.
For years, he's been looking.
Yes. And just tell him, what is the end of the story? The Groyper eventually.
You are the Jew.
You are the Jew. The real Jew is you, the Groip. This is the art of,
You know, this is how we translate. This is how you translate Zen Buddhist wisdom. You
yes,
know,
to modern day.
years of looking for the Jew, years of noticing.
Yes.
Oh my God, where is this Jew organ that is organizing them hidden? What is this Jew organ? And then you realize you were that organ, very complex
no,
organ, organizing the Jews. You're the one organizing Zionists. What a comedy! You know,
yes,
reality is really structured like comedy. You know,
It is
very weird thing.
beautiful.
History. Remember, we were talking about this. History, reality, art. It's really just comedy.
Yes.
Everything comedy.
Yes.
All of history, big comedy.
Yes.
You know, this is why we give so much importance to funny theories. Okay,
Yes.
because literally all of history is just comedy.
Yes.
Because you look at this Groiper, for example. Okay, let's take his example. Extremely comedic example. He thinks he's fighting the Jew.
Yes.
But he's creating his condition of existence.
Yes.
He's the one creating.
The Jew.
He's creating. You know what I mean?
Yes.
He thinks, oh, where's the Jew? Where's this Jew?
Yes.
And it's him, the Jew, at the end. Really,
He's the
he's
real
giving
Jew.
Zionist. You know.
Yes.
It's very.
You.
And this is the process. By the way, process of all truth is like this.
Yes.
You start off, you're like, okay, where is the truth? You start investigating and everything, and at the end, you realize it was something extremely simple. You had access from the start.
Yes.
You know, this is this is real process of
Or
truth.
you
know?
realize that, you know, this is the alternative story of the Groiper Sutra. You know, at the end, it is revealed that Jews, no Jews exist at all. Not only is there very small Jews, there are no Jews at all. And now the Groiper is, you know why the Groiper gets upset? He realizes that
Yes.
the Jews have been manipulating reality from non-existence. So he starts saying, why don't you exist? You're manipulating reality by not existing. Your non-existence is creating the institutions, you know? It is only when you realize, you know. But, you know, how do we align this? People might be thinking, how do we align this with Marxism? I will tell you this very simply, you know. We are stripping away all the judgments which you as a postmodern subject create. This really, I'm not joking. This interpretation that we have given, this Zen Buddhist comedic interpretation, strips away your potency to be a political postmodern actor. You are reduced to the level of the real you are reduced to the level of signifier. But what does this do? In a way, this saves you. Why? Because this delivers you into the pure act. It frees you from anything other than the symbol. Because of this, you no longer become a desiring being. You just become a real acting being. It is the best way to describe it. I don't know how else to describe it. Best way to describe it is that you become the Stalin who's walking around, you know, killing people for disobeying you. You will become this thing, you know. And when time comes, when history comes, you know, the real master will most likely be, you know, the Bodhisattva, you know, Lenin or something, you know, the next Bodhisattva.
This is why, this is, you know, this is, even in Buddhism, there's this concept, reincarnation and everything. There's a reason, because enlightenment, you know, has steps. Even though you say immediate enlightenment, yes, this is true. But there's different, like, ontological levels. Some people are not yet enlightened.
Yes.
This is basic Mahayana paradox, right? So now, what you do is that even though you demand immediate enlightenment, progressively you have more people waking up,
Yes.
basically. And then at the end, you have some guy that is extremely powerful. You know, this guy, Bodhisattva, basically,
Yes.
he returns from Nirvana.
Yes.
And he comes and he wakes up 300 million people.
Yes.
So they have to invade the emperor.
Yes.
This is how it happens.
Yes.
Real enlightenment,
Yes.
Bodhisattva enlightenment.
In a way, but in a way, it's like by waking up, you realize that all your demand, it exists already, you know. What does not exist, which you are demanding?
It's this paradoxical position between not yet and always already, you know,
already
classical.
Yes, classic paradox.
Classical, definite, yes.
So what is our whole point?
Classical Hegelian
Are
philosophy.
we teaching you how to create revolution? No. But we are saying there will be revolution. There will come revolution. In this revolution, what? Will you be a postmodern, hyper-desiring subject, criticizing reality, throwing it under the criteria of philosophy? Will you be, demanding things? Will you be speaking all the time, trying to form reality from the symbolic of your own
This is
language?
the worst part. The worst part. What people think that's what socialism is.
Yes.
They think socialism is debating about everything.
Yes.
You have to go to your workers, tell them, okay, we will vote on this.
Yes.
Let's vote this,
Yes.
debate this.
No. I will
Very
now tell
weird
you.
conception they
I
have,
will now tell you how to become socialist revolutionary. When automation comes, laugh at it very greatly and watch as the people flock to your side. Very simple. Show great laughter in the face of it. This is the way that you will get socialism, Stop voting, Everybody just laugh at voting. Voting is comedy, No voting. This is the fundamental socialist enlightenment. Wait. Oh, my friend, I have terrible news.
Yes.
One of our most auspicious students who shared the immediate enlightenment has left
Yes.
space.
Oh, yes.
Great tragedy, great
He was
guy.
good. He was a good man.
Great man. We will, he must be given great respect. So everybody, please.
Wait.
What?
I just saw something incredible.
What?
One of our students, he went to the comments. He was like, we have already taken the reddest of pills in the art of Stalinism. Come learn great wisdom while we measure your skull in fair exchange. Very advanced student, already knows.
Share this to me.
Yes.
Share this to me.
And then, you know what happened? The Groiper responded, skull measurements, Mendeleoid, I don't associate with your people. He is completely stealing infrared aesthetic. Very interesting what happened here.
I told you. IQ energy, they steal it. I'm telling you.
Yes.
It is.
The more you speak with them, you give them IQ energy, give them these powerful ideas they're not supposed to have.
Yes.
Demonic, listen, people that are very demonic, very close to demons, shouldn't have access to these ideas because they will devour them.
Yes.
They will eat them up. I'm not saying to gatekeep. No, don't gatekeep, but just be careful,
Yes.
Be careful who you're talking to, who you're educating,
Yes, no, it is very simple. Always hide the teaching behind 2-3 layers of nonsense. Only the wise will be able to decipher the truth behind the nonsense, This is why everything we have said is just a joke. But why? You must decipher what is being said. I will tell you.
Why is it a joke? There is the real truth.
Why is there a comedy here, Let me tell you what Stalin will look like in the next revolution. Big, fat, chubby guy, laughing all the time, smiling at everything, very happy all the time. All of it.
This was Mao Zedong. This was Mao Zedong.
And you know who his followers will look like? Super neurotic, extremely aggressive, loud people shouting, "We need socialism right now! I demand instant socialism on demand!"
And he is laughing. And he's
laughing all the time. This is the future.
I think really this is what Mao Zedong was with group gang of four, with all these people,
Yes. No,
the Cultural Revolution.
Yes,
this is position of Mao Zedong is position of Budai.
Yes.
Because Mao Zedong, very extremely funny guy. Read his works.
I know, he's very
funny guy.
No, he's extremely funny guy.
For example, 3 laws of dialectics, you know them by Engels, right?
Yes.
You have unity of opposite,
quantity into quality,
transition of quality to quantity to quality, and finally you have negation of negation, right?
That's correct.
Then Mao Zedong publicly and in his official works, he would always refer to these laws you know, everything. And then
In secret.
when when, when Westerners came to him in secret, private interview, they were like, "What do you think about negation of negation?" He said, "It's not true." He said, "It's fake." He said he only accept the first one. He said negation of negation, you know. And you know what was his justification? He was like, "You guys, you are Westerners trying to impose Western words upon me. You know, I don't accept this." He's like, "This is fake."
He uses
So
it
he's like, "This
himself.
is fake conception." He says, "I like affirmation and negation instead."
Yes.
No, he said affirmation and something else. Affirmation and declination or something.
Oh my God.
Very powerful leader, you know, very
Very.
very
No,
troll
no.
leader. You know, for example, there's many stories about Mao, but you know, it was like maybe he told Nixon, maybe we will give you 10 million women.
Yes, I
Famous
remember.
story.
Classic story.
Other
No,
story
no. My
about,
favorite. You
you
know
know,
my favorite story. I will share with you
yes,
favorite story. Well, Mao Zedong one day was with his good friend Joseph Needham, great philosopher, writer. And Mao Zedong said to Joseph Needham, I know, how do you come to the council? He said, well, I take a little bicycle. He says, why don't you drive in car? He says, I think car is very unproductive. You know, I don't like car, makes a lot of noise. Mao Zedong said, oh, good idea. The next day, Mao Zedong declared every single person has to ride bicycle. Cars are forbidden.
yes, I remember. Very powerful guy. Oh my, you know, another one. You know, he visited the. I know he visited Italy. No, he visited. I think he visited some international of the communists, and there was like Italians there and everything. And then they asked him, "So you really do not care about starting the World War III?" Because he was getting threats from Americans and everything. And he was like, "No, I don't care." And then he was like, "Oh, but if they drop the nukes, uh, all of Europe and, for example, our country, Italy, is going to be wiped out. We can't do communist revolution here." And he's like, "Why do you think Italians are so important for humanity?" Very powerful guy.
This
This is, you know,
this
this
is
is
real
socialist
Budai.
enlightenment, you know?
This is Budai. This is
This is
Budai.
socialist enlightenment.
This is Mahayana. No, I'm telling you, my friend, Mao Zedong was Mahayana plant, installed by the Mahayana world order, you know, to bring forth Budai. He was,
Red Dragon, probably Red Dragon Mahayana.
yes, Red
The Red
Dragon.
Dragon group is probably Mahayana.
Wow, powerful.
Yes,
Red,
we have discovered this. This is why they're advisors to Xi Jinping, you know, and
yes.
everything.
But in secret, you know, nobody has to know this. The Red Dragon group, they're talking to Xi right now, you know. They're trying to stop him from losing the mandate of heaven. You know, it's very sad, you know.
They have connections to Saint
They
Germain,
have
you know,
connection.
extremely very weird.
Very powerful, very powerful, you know. No, but anyways, okay. Very powerful space today. Oh, look at this. Great teacher, Volk Vulture has come, you know,
Yes.
come into this great space, you know. You can listen to this space
You know,
afterwards.
I've heard that Volk Vorter does the practice of repeating the same word 500 times so he can achieve enlightenment.
Yeah, I've heard,
If you
I've
go to
heard
his
uses this.
replies, you will see it.
No, recent
500 times he says yes
I actually
to
have
another
a
guy.
very famous koan about Volk Vulture. Very famous koan. You want to hear it?
Yes, read it.
Yes. Volk Vulture one day was walking when a fascist attacked him and said, why do you believe in Stalin?
And then he said,
Volk Vulture looked at the guy and stayed silent for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, the guy tried to say something. He said, Volk Vulture, why do you not support Hitler? He stopped the banker. Volk Vulture is silent, looking at him. Another 10 minutes pass. Another 10 minutes pass. The guy say a third thing to Volk Vulture. He say, Volk Vulture, why do you support Stalin? He caused the Holodomor everywhere. Volk Vulture is silent, looks at him for 10 minutes. The guy finally says, please say something. You know what woke vulture say? No.
You know what? No, there's another one. You know, after 10 minutes, he says, "What I said is true."
What I said is true.
Extremely powerful assertion.
I have another very famous woke vulture. This is from chapter 4, Woke Vulture Sutra. One day, woke vulture was meeting the ghost of Joseph Stalin for enlightenment. Woke vulture said to Stalin, Stalin, why did you kill only 250,000 people? Stalin said, what do you mean, woke? I killed at least 2 million people. Woke vulture said, no, you did not. Please read your own sources. You do not understand, Stalin. You only killed 250,000 people. Stalin said, but Volk, I directly, I counted. Volk Vulture said, you counted wrong. Read Grover first. This is the great Volk Vulture. Go on.
Look, Volk Vulture is linking extremely interesting sources. Look at this. He says, same thing must be pointed out about Salot Sar's diamond path. And then he sent sources about it. He said, it must be remembered Sar trained as Buddhist monk and dissatisfied with this prevailing imported Theravada tradition in Cambodia. He sought the Thunderbolt path.
Wait a
Wow.
second. Where is it?
Sar hadn't written this text. Look in the comments of this space.
Very powerful.
Sar hadn't written this text. It instead was revealed as a mind
Oh
terma
my God.
upon his learning Vajrayana history.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no, no, no.
Extremely scary. Let me read
Extremely
the rest.
dangerous.
These are the pictures he sent.
My
In
friend,
addition to this principal kind of earth, yes.
you know that we were talking about Vajrayana, very dangerous, very demonic, scary. Apparently,
Yes.
Mr. 15th real Dalai Lama, Salatsar Pol Pot, real 15th Dalai Lama. He had revelation in his mind. Please, okay, read it, please.
Yes. He says, okay, in addition to this principal kind of earth terma, there are also two types of terma. One is called mind terma, which was to be discovered in the mind of Terton, and the rest is called Danknang, which is general within the scope of the mind type. Okay, this is how he received basically revelation of. Okay, so another purely Buddhist inscription from Tmar Pwok, dated 7 years later, invokes an even more complex set of 6 Buddhist deities: the Buddha, Prajamarita, Loksvara, Maitreya, Vajreen, and Indra, said to have been enshrined in Cambodia. A preoccupation with Mahayanist pantheons then is a distinct feature of the period.
Very
So he
interesting.
had every saint. He had buildings of every saint in Cambodia.
Yes.
What else here?
Very powerful. This actually reminds me of a great Buddhist sage called Drukpa Kunli. Drukpa Kunli, great Buddhist sage.
Yes.
He was from
And
Vajrayana
then it
tradition.
continues.
Go ahead, please.
It continues, last part. It says, a good example of this practice may be found in the Shedi of Ven Chuan Nat at Wan Nyo Phnom Penh. Vandalism during Khmer Rouge period as a cause for the disappearance of ancient texts may not therefore be quite significant as once thought. Certainly, many important collections of relatively modern Buddhist manuscripts were destroyed or otherwise lost, but French scholars had already noted the absence of ancient texts. So basically, they were still doing Sharia law of Buddhism in Cambodia. Very powerful.
Interesting stuff Woke Vulture is sharing, but I have a challenge for you, all of you. How does this give me immediate socialism? How do I get immediate socialism from this? Please answer. I want immediate
I think
socialism.
you're gonna have to wait 1,000 years for an answer, Calliounes.
No, I want it right now. Give me socialism right now. Immediate. I will not wait. Give me right now socialism. Woke Vulture, I hope that he is going to post something. If there is a guy who will show me where immediate socialism is, it's woke vulture.
Maybe it's Volkswagen,
Yes.
yes. He will show you very ancient, very deep Engels article about how socialism was immediately achieved in America.
Yes.
You know,
Oh my God,
we'll show you some
Karim.
articles.
Karim.
Yes,
Tempest Revenge just
yes.
pointed something out. Remember American Foco
What,
Vision?
what?
Remember he saw
Oh, yes.
Thunderbolt. Vajrayana path is the Thunderbolt path.
Oh,
Oh my God, real
oh,
life.
no, 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 no.
Extremely scary jinn in power right now.
Foucault was getting invited to the Vajrayana satanic path.
Oh no. Oh no.
Very scary.
Very scary, terrifying, Very dangerous. Don't do this stuff. Anyways. No, actually, it is funny. It is funny experiment. Somebody ask woke vulture for immediate socialism. Do this. Somebody text vulture. I need socialism right now. He'll probably give you immediate socialism.
He will probably give you like a very deep koan, and you will be
Yes.
immediately enlightened by what he
He
said.
will send you a source from Stalin, which is actually a koan. You'll read the whole thing, and you'll be like,
Secret koan.
you'll read it. You'll go, oh my God, socialism. I've repeated.
I really think the best arguments is just giving secret koans. I think this is what Volkvort has been doing.
Yes.
Really, this is how you speak truth.
Yes.
I think Volkvort, imagine, because this is how Volkvort operates. There's a leftist that comes, he says, oh, maybe in 500 years we will have socialism, and we must abolish commodity production, and, classical leftism. Then Volkvorter comes, Mr. Engels said communism was in America, dude. They hide it. They're hiding the communism in America right now. It's already here. You have to look for it. Just go in the mountain right now. This is classical Voldemort answer.
Somebody, this is my favorite thing. Like, somebody's like, I do not think that Marxist dialectical philosophy is compatible with theological Christianity. Whole 50 text wall of ontological differences. Then woke vulture come in. Stalin was Christian. Stalin was
Immediate. This is immediate. I think over maybe 1 out of 20 leftists that read this and has a gentle soul, he gets immediately enlightened by this.
Immediate enlightenment.
Immediately rises above.
Woke vulture, great bodhisattva of socialism.
Great koan distributor.
Great koan distributor, patriarch. He's going around, immediately enlightening 1 out of 20 liberal. One poor liberal is like, I believe in egalitarian rights and everything. Woke vulture posted tweet. Marx was against egalitarianism. Source. And then the guy reads it, immediate enlightenment.
Wow. But after all this time, no challengers. I posted the space in many places,
Yes, not
many Groypers saw it.
Big tragedy, Maybe we are little too mean, We have to stop being so mean. We have to be very nice to them.
Maybe.
Yes. Put the socialism in.
Maybe you have to say compliment. We have to compliment them to come.
Yes, we have to start.
Hello there, beautiful creature.
Very good guy, smart guy.
Young youth, spark of the youth, come here.
Yes.
You very enthusiastic young man.
Yes. You are extremely
intelligent. Come to the space.
Please come to space.
Maybe this will help them. I don't know. Sometimes people are shy.
Yes.
You have to do a little bit compliment. This is business, Yes. It's how you do business.
No.
People come in your store. You have to compliment them.
The secret trick.
I have an uncle,
You what?
Let me tell you about my uncle.
Please tell.
He has business, okay? He has business.
Yes.
Every time someone comes in the door, he always says, "What a beautiful face," And then when the guy gives him too big of a price, he says, "Oh my God, this price doesn't go with your face, you beautiful guy." He says this to everyone. No, he doesn't. He says this to men. Yes. He's not, he's not weird or anything. This is very acceptable socially, but
Yes.
he's just very. This is considered very big respect.
This is how you convert Groyper to Marxism. You're like,
Yes, he says, "Oh, but Hitler doesn't go with your face, beautiful face, yeah." You beautiful young soul. Hitler doesn't go with your face, young man. You cannot do.
No, my friend. I will explain to you. No problem. I will fix your problem. Go to Hitler and tell him to give you socialism immediately. No. This is good idea,
Oh man.
Our students, please listen. Great students, everybody here, great students. Please compliment very nicely every Groyper. Oh, you're a very smart person, very intelligent, good guy. Come to this space.
And then he will come and we will say, "Okay, you can speak." And then we will let him speak for 5 minutes.
Yes. We'll let him speak for 5
And he will
minutes.
get judged.
We'll all give him a big clap.
Maybe he will speak. I think he will speak 30 seconds.
Yes.
And then we will have to meditate for 5 minutes, everyone. Meditate. Just wait until he's done.
Yes.
Let him.
Full group meditation.
And he will reflect upon his life. I think he will reflect so hard upon what he's doing, he will leave.
Yes.
He will leave just like that. He will start
yes.
30-second barrage of insults and then he leaves.
No. You see, my friend, I will leave you with some wisdom, real wisdom, to tell the Groyper. Real, actual wisdom this time. No joke, real wisdom. Ask the Groyper whether or not Hitler is dead. If he answers yes, then tell him that if Hitler is dead, there is no ideology to be debated. If he say, then wait a second. Why? Why is my ideology meaningless if Hitler is dead? Say to him, ask Hitler, and then leave.
Very powerful koan.
Very powerful koan.
And the worst part is, this does not work. If you do it to Stalinists, this doesn't work because Stalinist literally thinks, Xi Jinping is
Stalin.
Communism incarnated. So you're gonna say him ask Stalin, he's gonna go ask Xi Jinping. This doesn't work on communists.
Yes. No.
Only works on Groyper.
The sad thing about Groyper is that ultimately the difference between Stalinist and fascist, people try to make it like very formalized thing, but I will tell you the difference between Stalinist and fascist. Fascist is obsessed with drama and the Stalinist is obsessed with comedy.
Very good.
This is the difference fundamentally also between Marxism. Why? Because history itself is great comedy. History itself is a supreme comedy. This world, all the mode of, look at this, for example. Capitalism creates communism. You exist in a socialist state. Literally, you are already in a socialist state. You are demanding socialism. You're already in socialism. If you then say, no, I want to be capitalist, almost immediately, you become a socialist. If you say, I want to be fascist, in order to become fascist, you have to side with the liberal. In order to be a liberal, you have to accept fascism. You are in a divine comedy. The greatest thing, the Stalinists look at all the ideology. Oh, the fascist has to support. The fascist has to support the liberal state. The liberal has to permit the fascist reign. The Stalinist looks at all of this and laughs. He says, this is a great comedy. Supreme comedy, great.
Very good.
Okay. It is a big shame,
This has been good space, but no challenger.
No challenges, very big shame.
But very good space, we had many new students.
Yes.
you know,
Oh, look, Lenin himself has
learning.
come to learn. Lenin himself.
Lenin himself came
You know,
just now. I think very black Lenin
very.
picture.
No,
Wow,
you know, Lenin was Berber.
powerful.
Lenin was Berber. Lenin was not real.
Probably, yeah,
Yes.
probably very black. You know, I only have white and black pictures of him, right?
Yes. He was actually Amazigh, you know. He was really Amazigh.
He was actually, if you write colored Lenin, you see he is actually very weird color.
Yes.
Not typical white color,
Yes.
you know?
No, he is
Powerful color.
North African Lenin. North African. Very powerful.
Yeah, probably North African, Iberian, something
Yes,
like this.
something
Yeah.
like this. Very powerful.
This is why, you know, I feel like North Africans, they have this kind of thing where they need to, very autistic. I think the best North Africans, very autistic. This is what I've noticed.
Yes.
What do you think?
You know, I cannot speak so much about the most autistic North African. This is, however, a fascinating question. I will allow Woke Vulture to explain.
This is real, man. If you investigate,
No,
very.
I'm sure. You know, we have a lot of proof of autistic North African. Don't worry, Karim. You have not failed to give any.
Look, Volk Water response. Look,
Oh, Woke
one
Vulture.
guy said, he said, you will have your socialism, but you must seek it in the soil and by cracking the mountains. Son.
Okay. Woke Vulture.
Socialism hiding in the mountains.
Woke Vulture, I have one question for you. Which mountain and how far beneath?
Wait, I think, look, he's in the screenshots. Let's see which mountain.
Which mountain?
I think it's some Cambodian mountain you have to go to.
Interesting.
Extremely
Okay, guys,
powerful.
very good. Woke Vulture just told us, if you want to get socialism, everybody who is still here, you go ask him. He will tell you about some Cambodian mountain. Go dig under it. Finally, we have found instant socialism. Okay, the purpose of the space is finished. We have discovered instant socialism.
Extremely powerful knowledge
Extremely-
here, you know? I think this could collapse.
Oh
This
my.
could collapse the world instantly.
Yes.
People learn about this. Master Zori Batsino. What the hell? What the hell is this account?
Also, look at the account
Very weird account.
beneath. Look at the account beneath.
Which account? Oh my god.
Pink Panther.
Pink Panther. Oh no. Very weird. What the hell is
This
this?
person coming into space is in immediate enlightenment koan.
Look, Master is laughing. Master Zobitson is laughing.
Master Zobitson.
He likes it.
He has been activated. Buddha nature has been activated in him. Immediate.
Pink Panther is laughing. These people are trolls. Very disturbing people.
Please come speak.
What the hell is this?
Please come speak in the. Please, we are very interested in what you are saying. Please. Request. We want to hear what you have to say.
Please, everyone is equal here. Everyone can speak. He's still laughing. Oh, we have requests. Let's see. Master Zobitson. Hello, Master. Who's this
Hello.
man? Are you good?
Please give argument. 5 minutes.
Please enlighten us. You have some minutes.
Anything. We are the enlightened, ascended Lotus wizard. Give us argument. This is the court. Please. Court, give argument.
Listen, I will give you historical context. We are master wizards, okay, looking in for 3,000 years for the answer. How can we achieve enlightenment? We have been looking, every ideology, we ask them. You know, we ask every ideology, every philosophy, what is
I know
the
how
truth?
to do it. I haven't reached it.
So we need
I
to
haven't
know.
reached it.
Yes, go for it,
I
my
haven't
friend.
reached it because I know I'm living in not with like my own principles, as you can imagine. But I think the more you can like distance yourself from all the Jewish things in life, I think then your life becomes better, and that's enlightenment. The less Jewish
Extremely.
influence you have in your life, the better.
Interesting. Continue, my
Extremely
friend.
interesting.
Expand,
Please
please.
explain
Well, that's
this,
it.
please.
No, give us
No.
very specific
Please.
instructions,
More
please.
instruction, please.
Please.
We have been waiting 3,000 years. Please tell us how to defeat the Jews.
We cannot wait to implement the strategy, my friend.
I'm trying to
The
figure it out. I'm trying to
Oh,
figure out because I live my life very Jewish like still, as you can see.
Oh my
oh.
God!
Have you considered
Wow.
maybe you are the real Jew? You know, maybe they're all the fake Jews.
Yeah,
You're the
I
real
mean,
one.
sometimes you think about Jews so much, the problem is perhaps you become one yourself. You know.
You know,
No, no,
let's
no.
recite the Groiper Sutra.
Groiper.
Calliounes, let's recite Groiper
Okay, let's
Sutra.
recite Groiper Sutra.
Groiper, Groiper has been in years of research looking for where the Jew is, okay? Very advanced, very looking everywhere. Where is this Jew? How are they all getting organized so well? This is not possible. What the hell is this? And then at the end, he meets Zen Buddhist master. And then he asks the Buddhist master, Master, where is the Jew? And his master says, the only Jew I see is you. Very enlightened master,
You no
extremely
no
advanced.
Karim, you are reading the Pali translation. This is wrong translation. In the end, he says,
Pali translation.
"You are the only Jew here." This is the proper translation.
Yes,
You are the
yes.
only.
But you know, this is very funny, you know, comedy. This is historical comedy. We were talking about how history is structured like a comedy, you know, because this is how it works. You think what you are searching for is actually looking for you, you know? All this time, it's really looking for you. You're the one enabling it. Very funny outlook, very funny. You know, this is historical comedy.
Yeah, you're right.
Extremely powerful. Extremely powerful. This guy has given us, enlightenment, taught us the path,
Yes.
defeating the Jew inside us, very powerful. But
Very powerful speaker
but
here, huh?
issue is what if all the fake Jews they are, very angry, and what if I'm the only real Jew? Now I don't know. This is big problem.
Wow. The most advanced reversal. You go from external Jew jihad to internal
You
Jew jihad.
realize you are the Jew.
Very
You are the ultimate Jew.
You realize you are the Jew all the time.
A Jew,
Now you
a
must.
Jew gave me,
Now you
a Jew
must.
gave me genital
Yes.
herpes.
Wow, very
Oh,
powerful.
continue on this.
Yeah.
Explain, please.
How?
Well, I fucked her, and then she gave me herpes.
Very
Oh my God,
dangerous.
my
Very
friend, you must.
dangerous.
Very dangerous experiences. What do you recommend for this young man, Dr.
I
Calliounes?
recommend he do 700-year tapasya. Then he go to the enlightened Sheikh of the West to be given enough purification. He teach under the Taoist master, learn the 3 different jade dragon exercises. Only after this is he allowed to kill himself and attain enlightenment.
Beautiful. Wow.
Very good kid. Very good kid.
Immediate killing. You know, I think after all of this, really, it's immediate killing yourself. I think very effective way to get rid of herpes.
Thank you, doctor. Thank you.
No problem, my friend. Very good
Very
kid.
powerful advice.
Okay. Thank
Very
you.
sweet kid. You know, he taught us how to get rid of the Jew inside us that is against the Jews outside
Very
us. You know,
powerful.
because really the only people that hate Jews are Jews, you know? This is the truth.
Very
Reality
true.
is very esoteric reality.
Very true.
How to get rid of Jew inside. Very powerful.
Very extremely too powerful. Too powerful. This guy, I think. Okay, finally we had the first debate.
You know, I think we learned a lot with this, you know?
Yes.
Very good speech.
Yes.
Very sweet kid, very innocent, you know. I think he's very
Very innocent
well
guy.
meaning.
Very well meaning. It's
Yes.
just a shame.
You know,
It's a shame that he has to
maybe
kill
if he
himself.
meditates, maybe after 300 years, maybe he will kill himself. But
Yes.
you know, if he recites Groiper Sutra enough times, maybe he can enlighten
Yes.
and die before death. You
This
know,
is good.
maybe he can die before killing himself.
Inshallah, after reciting Groiper Sutra 4 times, he will attain Buddhahood. Inshallah.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
You know, you can bring Groiper with you. We will give them Groiper Sutra medication.
Yes.
You know, Master Zone. Yes,
Yeah.
don't be shy. You know.
I want to tell you, Volk Vulture, please, because I know you are a very well-read man. I wanted to tell you that we are going to officially distribute Groiper Sutra to you, my friend. Karim and I, heavenly disciple Karim and me. We both have been keeping it hidden for many thousands of years, but we will release it to you in the next week or so. It is We'll give you 3-4 verses. You know, you can use it against Groyper if you'd like.
Yes, we will write official Groyper Sutra, and then this is how you need to distribute it to Groypers, basically. Okay, you go Groyper. Groyper comes in very mad, very, you know, this is classical Zen Buddhist scenario.
Yes.
Young student comes very mad to the master. He runs to the master. I want enlightenment. What is this? How can you say that I do not exist? Very mad. And then master gives him very simple sutra, and he achieves immediate enlightenment. This is what we will do to Groypers.
Very powerful. After receiving immediate enlightenment, he'll become greatest Stalinist, killed 7 billion people. Very good, very powerful.
Maybe if you do this enough times, we will achieve Quetta Sazrat, you know, finally, after all these million years.
We have been waiting for so long to get Kusat Hadarak, you know. Inshallah, we will create the ultimate Groyper Kusat Hadarak. Immediate enlightenment. We know what will happen. He'll get immediate enlightenment, suddenly grow 7 foot tall, will finally be able to speak to women. Very powerful. Okay, you know what? We could do this all night. This is too much. But I am teaching everybody.
Yes.
Everybody who is here, please remember, we have given you a new sutra. So, you know, recite this to anybody you are arguing with, some stupid guy. Say to them, I want socialism right now. Socialism on demand. Give me.
I think I will link Groyper Sutra with the post I will make after the space,
Very
you know?
good idea.
I will link it, Groyper Sutra, how to repeat it, how to say it, the whole methodology, how to do it, you know?
Okay, sounds good. We will
I think this will be
save
good.
this for you guys. Thank you so much for everybody, all the good students. Sorry, yes, Karim, you want to say something, please?
No, I just said I think many Groypers are joining towards the end now.
Oh, what a shame. What a shame. But now we have to leave, you know. What a shame.
Yes.
Oh, also.
Don't worry, space will come back.
Yes.
In 3 days, we have another court session. Don't worry, we will give enlightenment to every Groyper. We will not forget any Groyper.
We are Mahayana.
Don't
we will deliver enlightenment to every Groyper. This is promise of Buddha. This is Buddha's promise. Thank you so much, everybody. Great students today. Please impart these teachings on others. Remember the truth. Next time we will have little more serious initial discussion, but do not expect us to continue this type of continue seriousness in the debates. Okay. So great time, and
thank you.
Goodbye, everybody.